say, Timmy boy, tie it straight. Let's go, let's go.
Pass the bobbin to the left-hand side.
Whoa.
Pass the bobbin to the right-hand side.
Whoa.
TNL season 8 when we ride. Tide of flies and feel that vibe. Whoa. Tide of flies and feel that. Whoa. Yeah. Dana in the studio with that retro flow. Aviators on and the shag lights glow. Tim at the vice with a disco grin. Rolling up sleeves saying let's tie again. Started off strong with the atomic worm. Then the waltz worm giving that body a squirm. A killer bug dancing like an 80s teen. Lady Macano midge gliding soft and clean. Gold ribbit hairs here shining up the night. So for compare done looking extra bright. Better woolly bugger strutting funk on the beat. Turbo beetle buzzing like the rhythm's complete. Pass the bobbin to the left-hand side. Pass the bobbin to the right-hand side. Tie them flies and let it ride. Thursday nights we worldwide. Now listen up close. This the heart of the show. The TNL family everywhere we go. They shine the brightest, lift us up high. They're the heartbeat thump of every single tie. Only quality people, that's the fam we're in. Love people, catch fish, that's how we begin. Every Thursday night we gather, shoulder to shoulder. The TNL spirit just keeps getting bolder. From the first let's go to the final cheer. It's the TNL family bringing magic here. Dana and Tim keep the rhythm alive. But the fam is the reason that season 8 thrives. Way past the bobbin to the left-hand side. Pass the bobbin to the right-hand side. Tie them flies and let it ride. Thursday nights we worldwide. Polished pheasant tail, strutting in boots. Clifford skating cat is skating real cute. 2-bit hooker dropping beads in flight. Tim's top of vibing like pure delight. Foundling grooving with that dead hair crown. Woolly scoping booming with the bassline sound. Rope it up, stonefly swinging in strong. Gold Bob 2.0 singing his song. TJ Hooker stonefly flexing its chrome. And throbbing chubby dancing like it's going back home. Duracell Jig sparking up the night. Pool toy opera splishing left and right. Club sandwich hopper stacked so tall. Screaming Banshee wailing down the hall. Sanchez double bunny hopping funky and free. Got her cat is closing out season 8 with glee. Hey! Pass the bobbin to the left-hand side. Pass the bobbin to the right-hand side. TNL fam, we're unified. Season 8, enjoy the ride.
What's up, my friends?
Bing, bang, boom. I got it.
You did it. Look at you go. The things this man does, let me tell you. What a theme we have tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Aiba.
Just got to make this a little better in there. There we go. There we go. Listen to the music.
Look at the screen, who's gonna win? Drop a name in the chat before the race begins.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
You guys, episode 10, you know what to do.
If you don't know by now, type it in. Who gonna win?
Put the racer in the slot. 1, 2, 3, fly,
Hey.
If this doesn't make your Thursday night the best Thursday ever, I don't know what will.
Put it in the chat. Pick your racer. Put it in the chat.
Put it in there.
Otra vez. One more time. Otra vez.
Oh, I'm going to have to go with Dana.
Dana. Oh, well. Tim, it is.
Tim, it is.
People
Tim, it
know.
is.
They know they're going
People
with
know.
me. You gave them an option.
People know. People don't want to know, but they do know.
Did you do 1 and 4 so you have a chance?
I've had one job to do for 8 years, and it's to make the music great again.
And you have done it. Woo! Who cares about America? It's just the music on TNL that matters.
I know, and I'm already
Wow.
sweating from my sombrero. Mexican theme night, Thursday Night Live Fly Tide, episode number
10.
Dis.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. I don't know.
Dis,
10.
Well,
Whatever
we
10
just-
is.
We just gave ourselves away that we are not Spanish speaking first language.
No, definitely not. Or second or third.
Yeah, well, we'll explain what we do and how this works, but you know what you need to do is just throw in a dove or a pigeon that you think is going to win the race.
Vamos, Sanchez. I love it.
All right, first race is off. I picked Dana. Obviously, Brent didn't choose himself. He chose Sanchez.
Of course.
I thought the first race was we just chose ourselves, but all right, here we go in 5-4.
3, 2. Woohoo! Look at these guys go.
Oh, remember what happened last time we had flyers?
it's true.
It died.
No, Brent, you should have chose yourself.
You know,
I'm not even on the screen.
Nope.
Come on, Tim.
Oh.
Come on, Tim.
There you go.
Come on,
Sanchez.
Tim.
Come on, yeah.
Should have chose yourself. Too bad.
Old Brent flopping his wings all by himself.
I like these action ones. So they fly away.
Tim never likes wearing this because it's heavy, and
I have a weak neck.
now we just went with street gangster.
It's not cultural appropriation. It's just to hold my sweat
we're
from
just-
running down.
We just love it. We got a really cool show cooked up for you guys tonight.
Literally.
We got Mr. Struthers on the couch,
Heck
and
yeah.
we are making a pork taco burrilla feast. And for dessert, some churros. All homemade, guys. All homemade. We're going to make it live right here.
Yes, sir.
On Taco Thursday, as they call it back in episode when we originated this. And we made stuff right here.
In that one?
Yeah,
and
over
this
there.
Yeah.
We do 4 of these races. 4 of these races. 1 minute in total. 15 seconds per race. And right now, we're Olfers.
Olfers. Can't leave Tim, though. You know he's going to win at least one.
We got CJ Trout in the house.
What's up, CJ?
And we're going to get up to you guys. We're going to do roll call real shortly here after we get done the races. But the next race up, I'm going to go with Sanchez just because I'm feeling very Sanchez-y tonight.
I'm sticking with myself.
You're sticking with yourself. Well,
It means Dana's going to win on the bottom of the
Struthers,
screen.
who'd you go with?
Me.
Oh, he went back to
Oh,
Brent.
I did.
He went back to Brent. All right, Sanchez for me, and you're going with who?
The one and only.
All right, well, here we go. 5-4.
3, 2.
1-0.
go.
And the pigeons are off.
Come on, Struts. Let's go, buddy.
Let's go, Tim. Come on.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Oh, come on, Struts.
Too much
Let's go,
vertical.
let's go,
I need more
Struts.
horizontal.
Brett
on, flap those wings, Struts. Come on,
No,
Jake.
come on, Tim.
Come on. Oh, come on.
on. That's dirty, Mr. Sanchez.
I'll give you a dirty Sanchez.
Yes, sir.
This is a family show, Tim.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Let's relish
I
in the
didn't say
goodness.
nothing. It was just-
Let's relish in the goodness of victory. There we go. I'm not 0-4 anymore.
No.
We do 4 of these races, 15 seconds equal 1 minute. I should be a carny.
It'd be
I
good
think
for you.
I should try that this summer. If you guys have any trips booked during the Stampede, well, I'm not your guide because I'm at the Stampede.
Do you want to roll faster?
You are faster. Yeah, 4 of these
Oh,
races,
man.
15 seconds. I feel now I can't speak like that, but we do have 2 of these races left, 15 seconds apiece. You have a chance to win what, Tim?
Absolutely nothing
That's
but
the best part of the race
the
at the
right
start
to
of the show.
say
But
you
why
won.
are we playing this?
we got those. Get those fingers nimble, so you're not breaking thread here when we start tying some flies later on. And it's just a good way to get your fingers moving. It's yoga
Yeah, you gotta
for your
stretch
fingers.
it up. You got to fly toga. You get the fingers going. What's one more important thing they need to do other than just comment who they think's going to win?
They need
It
to tell us
rhymes
which
with
call.
caring.
What?
It
Oh, well,
rhymes
they have
with
to
caring.
share.
Sharing is caring, folks. Sharing is caring. Unlike last week when nobody really bought into the homework we had for you, I'm going with Dana this time.
Are you? I'm sticking with Tim. I gotta.
Struther Brothers?
All the way.
I'm going with you, pal.
All right, you're going with me.
Yeah.
All right, that's 2 for Dana.
Yeah.
And this
No
race
faith.
is starting in 5, 4,
3, 2.
1, 0.
Let's go.
And the pigeons
Vamonos.
are off.
Oh, that's
Vamos.
even. Pretty even.
That's all right.
Slight
Dana's
lead.
coming in back. He's just
Come on,
he's a
lottery.
little
Flap those wings, buddy.
he's a little
God.
heavier to get going, but when he gets going, there he goes. There he goes.
Come on! This game is rigged.
There he is. Woo! I think that's the first race I've won all year.
Oh man.
You've only been here for 2 episodes.
Well, hey, no.
What you definitely didn't win was the fly tying competition at the Christmas episode.
Come on.
No, he
Hey,
didn't.
That's why I haven't been here. I've been on
Yeah.
the road to
Touring.
promoting my
Shame.
skills.
You've been on the tour of shame.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, did you say promoting your skills?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Well, we'll drink to that.
All right.
All right, Dana
man.
did. Dana won.
You did. That's you're 2 for 4.
Fourth,
2 for
fourth
3.
and best. Oh, do you take Tim because he hasn't won, or do you believe in the hunch that Sanchez? I'm going with Sanchez.
I gotta stay with Tim. You gotta go 1 for 4. It's just the odds.
I'm 2 for 3, brother. Tides are turning. Maybe I'll get Bean Boozled tonight. We don't
yes,
know.
you will. If you don't, we're never playing again.
In the theme of tonight's Sanchez.
Yeah,
all the way.
Roger says
dirty.
Tim
Sanchez.
can't win Bean Boozled, and apparently racing isn't his sport either.
No, it's not.
All right,
can't
fourth
do
and
it.
final race. So make sure you guys share this post. The homework I talked about last race was getting you to share this link into one of your most non-fishing related group chats.
Yeah. And you gotta tell us what it is. Something random.
And say nothing. Just share this and say nothing. And then if those people tune in and they comment, you're gonna win the same that you could win on Fly Toga.
Yeah. Just nothing.
Pride.
Pride.
Hey, pride goes before the fall, and that's why
Oh,
we
look at
haven't
these guys.
seen.
They're sticking with me. They know.
Yeah,
They
I'm
know
going
what's
to
happening.
Sanchez. Round 4. Put in your race number R4, and then put in your Struthers, your brothers, your Sanchez, your Timothy, or your Dana, who he doesn't win more than once.
No.
All right, fourth and final race of episode 10. We only have 2 more episodes left after tonight, and then season 8 is over forever.
Forever.
Anyways, 5-4.
3, 2.
1-0.
Come on, Tim.
Go
Just
dirty.
one. Just
Go
one.
dirty,
Come on.
Sanchez. Come on,
Guys, pay nothing
Come
attention to
on.
the beginning
No,
of the race.
He's losing because he's already in the head. Oh, come on.
Come on, Sanchez. No,
Slow and
Tim
steady.
is doing it.
Slow and steady.
No.
Slow and
Oh,
steady.
no.
No, yes,
Slow and-
Sanchez.
No, come
Oh, yeah. Guys, I think it's Mexican night every night.
I think you've rigged the show. The whole show. The whole show.
Oh,
It's rigged.
I've done a lot of things in my time, and now I can add kicking your ass to that
I've
list
never
of things.
gone and not won one.
Uno, dos, tres. Hey, if you don't mind just calling me Trez.
Trez.
Amigo Tres Dana.
Call me
Dana.
Uno, dos, tres. Well, I did a good effort into making a lot of things Mexican themed tonight, but what I did not do was change the commercials. So let's go say thanks to our awesome sponsors who help us dress up and perform
Absolutely.
like this. And we'll be right back for a roll call. Oh, I didn't change roll call song. Maybe I can do one really quick.
Good luck.
See what I can do.
Innovation is in our DNA here at Fishpond, and this year we're raising the bar. From the brand new Storm Shadow line with industry-first weather resistance to new Nomad neck models crafted for any application. Built for every mile, the entire line is crafted for the rugged demands of adventure travel to the ease of everyday angling. Head on over to fishpondusa.com to find a dealer near you.
Bienvenidos a la cantina. Keyboard warriors, warm up those fingers.
I did it.
You did it. Look at you go.
Let's go. We got the vice locked down and the feathers out. Now it's time to see.
I'm gonna dance
what
like Donald
the
Trump.
chat is all about. We got people tuning in.
It's a seizure, Dana. Just a seizure.
Thursday night live.
Oh,
we
yeah.
always bring
Roll call.
So put down the
Roll
bottle
call.
and step up to the screen.
Where you're from, what you're drinking.
And what is your favorite Brad Pitt movie?
Where
Oh,
are you from and what are you drinking? Drop it in the chat, tell us what you are thinking. Roll call. Is it a cold cerveza or a heavy tequila pour? Sign up in the chat.
You give me 2 minutes and I can make any song.
heavy
I
tequila
see
pour.
the boys in Alberta freezing in the snow. I see the Texas crew ready for the show.
Love it.
Margaritas out there or a whiskey on the rocks. Type it
Easy
out
enough.
fast.
Easy
Put your
enough.
name inside the box.
Oh, let's say hi to the folks.
Say hi. Now that's all you're going to do. Where you're from, what you're drinking, and your favorite Brad Pitt movie. What's your favorite Brad Pitt movie?
All right, my favorite Brad Pitt movie is absolutely, most definitely, Legend of the Falls.
You took it. I think that's it for me, too.
Well, might as well say the infamous movie that made fly fishing famous.
Yeah.
Tim, come on, be
It's not my favorite.
cheesy as you can be.
I can't do it.
And
Sorry.
Struthers is Googling what his favorite Brad Pitt is. Oh, yes, guys. Let us know where you're from. What are you drinking? And what is your favorite Brad Pitt movie? We got Darren from Airdrie, Deathwave, Sea Change, Brewing, and Ocean's 11. Great pick.
Yeah, that's a great
Great pick. Philly Griffith Jr.,
Oh,
Calgary,
12
Alberta, drinking a
Monkeys.
Diet Coke. 12 Monkeys, really good.
Yeah.
That's Kevin,
What was that most recent racing movie he did? F1?
Formula One.
That was good, actually. I like that.
That
a lot.
that was good, but it wasn't really like a Brad Pitt kind of movie,
Yeah,
you know, but it was
true.
definitely.
No, what's the one where he's an assassin on a train?
Oh,
That is a great movie.
Guys, add in the
Help us out,
comments.
yeah.
We need to know because that was definitely near the top. I also
Yeah,
really
what's that
liked. Oh man, now
There's so many, actually.
look at him. He's looking at dudes kissing on the screen. I saw the picture. You Struthers. In the city that rhymes with fun, no drinks tonight. Fun. He's in the sun.
Kev, where are you?
Kev's in the city named Sun.
City that rhymes with fun.
Maybe he's in
Gun?
Bunn. He's in Bunn, BC.
Gun.
I think he's back home.
Wow.
Sending out prayers to Kevin Zelenko and family tonight. Big stuff going on there. So I believe he's watching from the hospital. And so maybe hospital rhymes with fun?
I don't think so.
Gun. Must
It's
be
gotta be
gun.
gun, like G-U-N-N.
Gun or done or Tom Babe in Mexico drinking.
Bullet Train. That's what it's called.
That was good.
That was a good movie.
That was really good. Who said that?
Darren
Darren
did,
Smith.
yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Darren.
What do you think for the folks for the Google?
I think I would take that one. That's it.
And we got the Tulsa Burbs, Mr. Mathis drinking. Well, now the comments came in fast. And a river runs through it. His favorite
Yeah.
Brad Pitt movie. Tim, we're going to be tying two flies tonight. The Pool Toy Hopper and the Duracell Jig Nymph.
Yes, sir.
Which fly are we going to be doing first? What thread? And should everybody get ready?
Yeah, so we're going to go Pool Toy Hopper, kind of the order you see them up there. For thread on that one, we're going to want something a little heavier. We have a lot of foam to work with. So I'm going to go with a UTC 140, and I'm going to match the color of the fly, so I'm tying it with tan.
Tan the man. I don't know if you guys can read the ticker at the top there, but the $10,000 Season 8 Lucky Fly Box promotion begins tonight.
Big things.
Big things.
Big things.
Big contest happening over there. That's a big contest, and no purchase necessary.
Technically speaking, yes.
Technically speaking, no purchase necessary. But yeah, as a thank you to people who donate, odds are the
Forever in
same.
your
The
favor.
same. They're always the same. But yeah. You can head over to the website, check it out, www.flyfishandbowriver.com/TNLS8. And it's back. It's back better than ever. And we're super excited as the prizes keep coming in. I've listed a bunch of stuff that we already have. Thanks to our fun sponsors and people who aren't even sponsors, but other companies who actually love what we're doing and they just want to be part of something really fun in the fly fishing world. And like Grundon's, it's like $1,000 waiter jacket.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
they make one.
Sure.
It's $1,000.
Yeah, it's like $7.99 American or something.
Oh, that's like $1,400.
Yeah. So,
Canadian.
I mean, it's like, yeah, we love this fun stuff. Let's throw this in there. So somebody's going
Amazing.
to walk away with that and some fly fishing trips, a trip to Montana and, all the awesome stuff that Fishpond has sent up. Yeah, a 2-night stay at Wolf Creek Anglers and a guided day of fly fishing. I mean, you get a night stay at Hotel Blackfoot and a day on the river with Fly Fishing Board Outfitters. Plus, we're giving out 6 guided days on the guide school thing. So I mean,
yeah, there's so many
there's lots of
opportunities.
fishing. Fishfield's got over $3,000 in prize packages, flies, gift cards, all that fun stuff. We got Backcountry Skins, guys. They're all in for that. So lots of prizes to come from them. And as always, whenever we announce this, you guys reach out and say things like, hey, I want to be part of this. I want to gift this, and this. And so it just keeps on growing. And it really grows right until the end. So in 2 weeks, the final episode, we're going to be jumping right into that. And the final episode, The Quick Ties, will be coming out next Friday. So we highly encourage you to try to get your ties done before the final episode because there's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
And
Busy episode.
yeah, we just got to have a head count for everybody coming up. We'll probably throw another brisket on the smoker. We got one for sure here coming up. And that's exciting. So lots of big things coming up as we finish the season strong on this episode 10, the Maticano Night.
Pretty good.
Who else we got here, Tim?
Oh, we got John in here. Fury and Ocean's 11. Good ones, too. I also saw Inglorious Bastards. That's a great one. I actually forgot about that
that's
one.
right up my alley of
Yep.
weird.
We got Sean Watson in from Calgary drinking Coke, and Ocean's 12 is his. Yeah, Neil said Inglorious Bastards is definitely in the top 3. Got Ron sipping some apple shine in New Hampshire. Oceans, a lot of oceans. They like the oceans.
Yeah, those were fun.
Series,
Those were good. They were fun
Yeah.
to watch.
Oh, he's in Regina. It rhymes with fun. Okay, makes more sense now. We got Ken Hall and Lyndon drinking some coffee and Fight Club. Oh, I forgot about Fight
that's
Club.
the one I was thinking of. Wasn't it Edward Norton that was in that
Yeah,
also?
I think so. I forgot about that one completely.
But then I realized if I said something, I'd be breaking the oath because there's only one rule of Fight Club, Tim.
yeah, you can't talk about it.
So I didn't mention it.
Good
Who
point.
mentioned it? Ken?
Yeah,
Yep,
Ken Hall.
Gonna ship him a punch in the balls.
We gotta make
We
one
gotta
of those.
figure out how
Gotta
just a
do that.
jack in the box that just pounds you right in the pee-pee. Just a
I
punch
like
in
it.
the pee. A punch in the pee. All right, guys. Glorious Bastards. Yeah, we forget about him because Brad Pitt is actually one of my favorite actors. That's why I wanted to know what you guys liked because maybe there was a show I forgot and then, I can go watch it.
Yeah, good point. Some I should rewatch for sure.
You already told them which fly and thread and all
Yeah.
that fun stuff because I do not listen when you talk.
What's new?
What? Did you
What?
say something? Sometimes, did they want to know what the show's like from my perspective?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so it's kind of like this. Tim, how's your night? Yeah, see? I just tune them out. And maybe you guys want to tune them out too. And it's just me and you guys.
Like that.
But
That's all
he's
it
kind
is,
of
isn't
important.
it?
He's
Yeah.
kind of important, so we'll keep him around. By we, I mean we. And all right, so we got to do a beer review because that's about the time of the show. And, this song's just been on repeat, so
It's time to change.
then there's that. So, all right, let's What's it called? Beer 30?
Beer 30.
No.
Maybe not anymore.
No, it's not.
What's it called?
What is it?
Uno, dos, tres, salud! It's cerveza 30!
Cerveza Trenta.
Oh, yeah. If you guys aren't fired up by now, I don't know if you'll ever be fired up. Let me finish this beer.
The work is all done, the sun is going down.
Greg Childers is here. Man, I love that guy. He hasn't been
Oh,
around
yeah.
forever.
What's up, Greg? And he also loves Regina.
Away from the vice.
Yeah.
We need a brown bottle sitting on the ice. Yeah,
Oh, this hurts the forehead, Tim.
I know,
See
it was
what
your,
you-
it was
I see
your
what
year.
you did there.
I
Oh,
placed
whoa.
it.
We gotta bring in this guy. I forgot this guy. Where's his camera? Right there. There he is. Let's make him a little bigger. Front row and center is our favorite Mexican, Brento Struthers.
Strutadro. Very good. And this part of the show is brought to you by our great friends at Shore Fishing and TFO Canada, sponsoring your beer reviews twice a night, every episode of Season 8.
Season 8. It's making the beer flow.
Oh, Tom Pape, good one. Don't sleep on 7. Remember that one?
Oh,
That's like the
man.
7 deadly sins.
What's in the box?
Oh, good
What's
one.
in the mother? Hang on.
Inbox. You gotta bleep. Hold on. Thinking, finding, looking. Almost there. A little bit more thinking. Pressing more buttons.
Tell a joke.
Not succeeding. This is a joke.
I thought I had a. Don't have it.
Don't have it.
No. Thought I had a bleep. I was going to say the word, but. Oh, Brent Struthers, you're looking fantastic.
Thanks, pal. You too.
Yeah, it's a dark mustache
I know.
you got growing there.
I know, it is.
It's taken me all my life to get this 51 years.
Yeah, 51 years,
Yeah.
and you've got the pork burrito tacos just getting ready to be fired up.
Yeah, you bet.
Your cooking station, we're gonna get it together because I mean, you know, we're upstairs at 647 making churros.
Don't forget about my tortillas.
And your tortilla.
I'm over here.
This everything that we're about to crush.
Interview
is-
with Vampire. What's that? I've never heard that one. Interview with a Vampire. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but not into vampire movies.
Oh, I love them.
But I didn't know Brad Pitt was in it.
No, me either.
Brent's looking spectacular.
Thanks,
And the
everybody.
first beer of the night. There it is. Dog water. Now, when I got this beer, I realized that there's a baseball team in... Oh, there's actually more of those upstairs in the fridge. Tim will be right back, but Dog's Water, I can help you guys
Water.
out. It is a brewery called Hard Dogs Brewery in Diamond Valley, Alberta. It is the Baja Sunset, a blood orange blonde, the 5% ABV. The vibe, this was originally brewed for the Okotoks Dogs baseball team. And now when I saw this, I got weirded out because I thought maybe this is the dog water, like the hot dog water. You know? You there with me, brother? You hearing me out, Brent?
Yeah, I am.
And then I realized it was the Dogs, like the actual baseball
the
team.
Dogs.
The Dogs. But for a Mexican themed night, it fits right into the ultimate tropical sunset cruiser. The Hatchet takes a crisp, traditional blonde ale and hits it with a vibrant blood orange. And Tim will take it from there. On the palate is where I left you.
All right, on the palate. Sorry, I'm just finishing my churro that I snuck upstairs and
What?
grabbed. Oh, sorry.
Oh, jeez.
On the palate, the churro is quite nice. Probably pairs well with this. You get the clean, smooth, and malt backbone of a classic blonde, perfectly balanced with a burst of zesty citrus flavor from the blood oranges. It's best paired with strip and streamers for rooster fish, tying up flashy saltwater baitfish patterns, and eating fresh ceviche. Ceviche. We ate some of that not too long ago.
Yeah, I just think the music is so.
Got a monster or you got skunk.
Cheers,
No
bros.
matter if your favorite streamer got dunk.
Bing, bang, boom. Dogs, waters.
We're singing this anthem till the crack of dawn. So let the music play and let the good times roll. A little bit of agate for the fly tying soul.
I like it.
Un brindis por los amigos.
It takes us a few drinks to really figure out do we or don't we?
A toast to the wild river.
Yeah, a little Asmer. We got to do some Asmer.
Oh. Yeah.
We might have some epic guests next week,
Next week.
like the steel guy
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and Walties.
Nos une a todos. Cerveza 30 la hora dorada con Mexican beat in a salty tostada. Levanta la copa, raise it up to the sky.
Oh man, I wish I was in Mexico.
For the dying,
I could listen to this music.
I know. I
every
just
day.
love it.
drink it down cold. The Mexican
All right, let's talk about this beer. And quite simply, Struthers, what do you think?
Unique taste for sure. Just can't put my finger on it or taste buds on it. But
Yeah, I agree.
you know, we don't have halves in these, so I'm gonna have to go with the shy half and go 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
just
Well,
Knife.
it's not wrong because it just isn't much, right? Like it's. Do you agree? It just kind of. It's like it's not bad and it's not strong and it's not like hoppy for sure, but it's definitely just.
It hits and it's like, what is it?
Yeah, it's like what. That's exactly it.
Gone.
Yeah, let me try it again.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. No, I'm.
Yeah, I'm a 2 still.
Yep. It's not getting better.
No,
really?
Yeah,
Tim-
like it tastes like a penny.
Tim obviously disagrees with us.
Yeah,
You got to talk into your mic, Sir Lancelot.
Sorry.
I'm Sir Hats the tops a lot.
Has the top spot.
The reason we have this sombrero is from our friend Kat.
That's a great.
It's like true authentic,
Yes.
like legit.
Yeah.
She
It weighs
donated
about
it
10
to the
pounds.
show, and now we always have a Mexican themed night because we got to have a chance to wear the sombrero.
Sombrero.
All right, Tim, I gave her 2.
I actually thoroughly enjoyed this beer. I
Okay.
think it tastes very good.
What about it tastes good?
I don't think I'm going like, oh, I can taste the blood orange. I
Like
think it's
lick your vice. It tastes like nickel or copper.
There you go. You got her. You got her.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going 4. I'm sorry. I think it's a really delicious
Oh,
beer.
that's why we.
And you
That's why
give me a
we're
hard
the-
time on rice beer.
well, yeah, but rice beer is just
Rice
so,
beer was not.
Yeah, when you strain out the rice and you drink what's
It's-
left, it tastes like.
Well, you
Okay.
missed it, but you probably heard you had your ears on. But I was thinking that this was like hot dog water.
Yeah, I heard that.
Hot dog flavored water.
You know what it is?
and we're
You
not
know
gonna
what it
go
is,
beyond
guys? You know what it is, and I want to be fair.
Okay.
If you've ever eaten a blood orange, right? I think this is it. I screwed up because I'm thinking like orange, but blood orange has that bitter in it.
You think this is bitter?
It just has like when you lick a nickel.
You make me drink these like quadruple IPAs all the time.
I don't make you.
They
He
linger.
volunteers to be here. He signed,
No,
he signed a waiver.
Those are squatters.
Tim-
they
Tim,
take up
tell everyone you
residence
signed
on
a
your
waiver.
tail, on the back of your tongue.
Tell him this is
And then,
volunteer.
and then you say, "Oh, we have a good, easy drinking beer." And it's a 2.
No,
I
the
think it's
next
great.
one is gonna be a banger. I promise. I
hope so.
guarantee. I guarantee promise. I guarantee promise. So.
Karen promise. Okay. I think it's
Anyways, we got 2 for me. We got 2 for Struthers, and we got 4. So that right there is 8 out of 15. Not quite.
Yeah, you guys disappointed me on that
Yeah,
one.
like 56% or something.
8 out of, let me do some quick math. Yeah, what you said.
But he said Tim also likes his bean boozles.
No, I don't. If I don't get a good one tonight, my mom said she would she
send
would
you some.
she would veto that we don't play it anymore. She feels
Okay.
bad for me.
Okay. Well,
You're
Barf and
playing the
puke.
mum card already.
Greg Childers said that if we joined the U.S., we'd be one step closer to Mexico. And
That's true.
I don't agree because whether we go to Mexico or go to Mexico, you still only cross one border.
If I'm flying.
We're not a jigsaw puzzle. You don't just move us down closer. Yeah. Although we love every single American and we love the USA to death, and truly, we do agree that we're just one big family, and we'll just keep it at that.
Yeah. Some
keep it
others
at
should
that.
remember that. Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, there we go. And anybody who speaks differently, I'm not a fan of. So, all right, what are we doing? Pool toy hopper.
Pool toy hopper.
Take me to the hopper.
It's a good one.
All right, so I'm gonna do the getting buggy here, and then Tim's gonna take it over and tie this fly, and me and my friend Sanchez here are gonna fire up the Birria pork taco station. We got so much food, guys, and nobody is here to enjoy it with us.
Challenge accepted. We could eat it all.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully you got smell-o-vision because Tim's vomit after he eats the spicy burrito is going to be next level. All right, getting buggy with Dana. Oh, what's this? Another Mexican style theme.
Ponte el sombrero, hola! It's getting boogie time. We're getting buggy at the Vice, bringing the fiesta alive with the biggest, baddest hopper, making a giant brown style. It's the pool toy hopper, unsinkable and bright, floating like a party boat on a Thursday night. Vámonos!
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, folks, backcountryskins.com. If you have not already made your way over there tonight, then I encourage you to get into backcountryskins.com. The website is right above there on my shelf. Just going to play on my other playlist here. What does getting buggy with Dana do? Well, it quite simply is we're going to get buggy. We're going to talk about the bugs and a little entomology. It's hard to talk entomology about some of these hoppers. And, but yeah, I'm just going to give you a couple tips and tricks and walk you through a few things. We've already done this a million times with all of the hoppers out there, but this is a chance for you to ask questions. And hopefully I can afford to you some subtle nuances that help you, maybe fish a little better or just see it from a different perspective. And if that helps you out, then that is exactly why we're doing this. Okay, this is an Andrew Grillo pattern, and as you saw there, it is unsinkable to the most unsinkable ways because Andrew Grillo really loves to add layers of foam upon foam upon foam. Now, it's not the simplest tied hopper pattern out there, but definitely there's lots of foam, and everything that goes into this fly is highly floatable. So the good news is this might be your fly to have your Duracell Jig nymph be a dropper, just like we talked about last week and the week before. The hopper dropper, the successful way to fish if you're cam and you only like to fish hoppers is to maybe throw a little bit of a dropper under there. The evolution, the foam hoppers have revolutionized dry fly fishing. But even stacked foam like the Chernobyl can get eventually waterlogged or pulled under by a heavy dropper nymph. So Grillo looked up the high density foam cylinders used for strike indicators and bass poppers and had a light bulb moment. And you can tell now why it's called a pool toy, because if you've ever been in a pool with a pool toy, well, basically a guy like me can stay floating on it, right? And so that's kind of the trick behind this entire fly. You know, like most people, they obviously try to make their hoppers or their dry flies to float, because if they don't, well, why even fish them? Like a stimulator, dumbest fly on the planet. Never stays up, always goes down. It requires $7 in Flyagra, and it falls to the side, whatever. So that's my opinion. I just don't love the fly because I get more frustrated at that fly than anything else. You know, maybe serves a purpose. Very buggy. but it's definitely not the pool toy. So when we're getting into the late summer grasshoppers, we talked about this on all of our other hopper episodes, but when they reach full maturity in the late summer, early fall, their abdomens are thick, round, and packed with calories. And basically, they are this plump, juicy profile that you see. They also get their wings and they start flying around. So this heavy, round foam body pushes deeply into the surface tension, the meniscus of the river, without breaking through. To a trout looking up, this deep dimple in the water is the universal sign of a heavy, trapped, super fat, winter off-season Dana trapped terrestrial insect. Opposite of guides, this fly gets fatter as the season goes on. And that's kind of when we get, well, not all of us, but some of us. We'll leave the comments to a minimum. But so the hopper dropper, the ultimate hopper dropper mothership. You could tie a heavy tungsten Euro nymph like the Duracell Jig that we are going to cover. Why not do it 2 to 3 feet? Okay, here's a pet peeve. When people are talking about what is cool about fishing a hopper dropper, nothing. I mean, unless you like fishing a hopper dropper, but why force somebody to fish a hopper dropper if they can't do it well? Is getting a fish to eat a dropper just like nymphing? The jury's not out. The answer is yes. And I think a couple summers ago, people were talking about how they were fishing hopper droppers, and about 4 to 5 feet was the dropper. Now tell me, friends, what are we doing? Are we fishing dry flies or are we fishing nymphs? And if you're fishing nymphs, why not just fish nymphs? I mean, or fish a hopper dropper. You do you, but don't do it for status. Do it because it's the way that you want to do it. But yes, you are nymphing, and this fly will do very well at it. How do you fish the hoppers? Well, we talked about it a million times. You just cast it. Most likely, they are down to the banks, but when they're really keyed in on hoppers, guys, they're going to eat them mid-riffles, mid-runs, dead center of the river. I promise you that it happens. It happens. Get out of the banks, Cam. They do live in the middle of the river. You might have read the blog post that I did this week about the physics of the leader twist, because it is a big issue. Okay. This is not going to fully eliminate that, but it's going to help with that. And I've tried to watch and figure out why some clients have this problem more often than not. And I'm not there. I haven't got a conclusion. The jury is out on this one. But what you'll notice is after fishing a hopper dropper quite a bit, is that the last part of your leader is going to be extremely twisted. Okay, so it's very hard to get your fly to completely unfold and land it where you want to land. But I'm telling you that this Dana's non-slip loop knot, which I love to use, and I linked a video in that blog post, is a very easy way to help with what they call this torsional twist. Basically, when you tie a clinch knot, it's not allowing for any kind of movement around the fly. Now, twofold, it helps with this, but it also helps upon your presentation for that hopper. So I highly encourage you to go through that blog post, look at that video, learn how to tie that fly. There's other versions out there. Tim does another one, but I just think that, the one that I did the video for, I don't know where I learned it, but it's super easy to tie and it works really well. Now I tie that off of nymphs. I tie that off of streamers. I tie it off of dry flies, all dry flies. What you can't do is tie it off of a dropper hook, right? Because it's not going to cinch, whatever. So maybe you want to go eye to eye off your hopper down to your dropper. There's complications with that, but essentially what we're trying to do is get out this torsional twist that's causing our leaders to be all like furled up. Okay, well, what you can do is you can drop maybe I say this in the next slide. Let's just check it out before I get there. Maybe there's not another slide. Yeah, anyways, I'm going to tell this because I did not put it in there. This is just about putting some Zap-A-Gap, which Tim will show you. A lot of people do it on the whole top of the shank because foam will just rotate, right? So if you can get that first layer to lock down onto your hook shank, it's going to help the entire fly from... What's up? Struthers got a concerned look on his face. Yeah, so there you go. Zap-A-Gap down. Tim will show you how to do that. And I can't remember where I was going with my tip about... Yeah, that's already on there. I was talking about something and I said it might already be there, but maybe it's not. Maybe we'll have to come back to that. It was a great tip, and I will think deeply about that tip because I did want to share it with you guys. Anyways, that's all I got. Getting buggy with Dana, the pool toy hopper, and now you get to tie it with Mr. Timothy Hepworth.
Let's talk about the pool boy. So that's great. I love that information. Hopefully you enjoy the Getting Buggy with Dana because, I mean, I learn a lot every week from hearing from him. A lot of times we just like assume certain things about patterns, but then actually diving into understanding why we're fishing them, how we're fishing them, and, you know, even how they're built. Like some great tips. The Zap-A-Gap. Man, like a little bit of super glue of any kind when you're tying a hopper, it's like your best tool. I use it. You'll see we'll use it on this pattern. If only to get things started, it locks things into place. Because I think what a lot of people don't understand is you don't want to catch one fish with one fly. I hope that makes sense. Think about it, but like more than one fish per fly. So if I catch one fish and it's like success, but the whole thing falls apart, that isn't successful in my mind. We should be able to catch multiple fish with each pattern we tie. And a lot of that just comes from simple tactics of how we make them durable when we tie them. And that's definitely the case when it comes to foam. Because we know we're tying foam on top of a cylinder-shaped hook. It's gonna spin, it's gonna move, all those things. Spinning and moving isn't actually a problem, to be honest, because you can always turn it back and it's good to go. But keeping it so it doesn't fall apart is a huge part of it. Brent, you had a question?
Yeah, I just noticed that you've been tying with a fine point jaw this year.
Yeah.
Why?
Better for the camera.
Honestly, it is just better for the camera.
Okay.
So you can, and honest, I also feel like, and you know, I have had one of these at home forever, and I'm like, what do you tie with? What's best? You know, I still think probably my all-time favorite is gonna be this guy here, which is it's actually a shank jaw, but I really like it because it's fine tip. A standard Norvise jaw is a little bit broader.
Yep.
And there's other purposes. I use my streamer one for most of my flies at home, but I started tying with this guy, and it's more because it gives me access into the bend of the hook.
Gotcha.
So on certain patterns, it definitely makes it easier, but on camera, it's better. It gives you a little bit better view of the fly when we're tying.
Gotcha.
But yeah, good question.
Thank you.
Okay, so Pool Boy Hopper. As you can see, it's a busy looking bug. You know, we got a lot of stuff going on here. We got multiple layers of foam. We've got lots of paraposts. We even, believe it or not, we got some deer hair. We got crystal flash in there. This is one of those ones that definitely, there's a lot of steps to, but once you tie it a couple times, you're like, oh, this is old hack. And you know what? Mr. Grillo has a way of layering foam like nobody else. What's the other pattern he does? I'm blanking right now.
Dancing Ricky
Stonefly. Another great pattern. Again, tons of stacking of foam. So there's something about that, you know, like we tie flies because we want to fish them well. Well, when it's a hopper, one of the things, especially from a guiding sense when you're on a drift boat, is if that hopper sinks in like 2 minutes, it's no bueno. We need to have a fly that's going to stay afloat with a good floatant, you know, that's going to get us miles of drift before I have to add floatant to it. And yes, some of that is in the casting and getting the water to come off of it, but when you add extra layers of foam, it makes a big difference. And this pattern has a nice way of segmenting. I mean, nobody can look at the bottom of that and not think that's hoppery. You know, that looks like a good looking bug. And obviously there's a full range of colors that you could do with this, but we're gonna tie it in tan tonight, so a very traditional style. Personally speaking, on the bow, I love tan. I love tan and olive, tan and brown. Those are kind of my go-to colors when it comes to hoppers. So I really think this one drives well with what we do. on our local rivers, but you might have a different opinion. You might like yellow or something else. But let's go ahead. Let's get this guy started. We're going to pop that one out of the vise. We're going to get our next hook in. We are tying this in a size 10 tonight, which is a pretty good standard size hopper. Definitely could go bigger, but this is a long shank on this hopper fly on this hook. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my tan thread. Like I said, UTC 140. Always want something a little heavier when it comes to the hopper pattern. And like one of Dana's tips said, before I do anything else, I'm gonna lay a full thread base on this entire hook shank. Anytime you can add a little bit of material. Sometimes we've been...
Did you eat one churro?
I only had a couple. That was Hayden, I think. I'm gonna add a little bit of thread all the way back down into the hook bend here. And I'm gonna go all the way forward one more time. I just like to lay a nice thread base down. It's gonna give, you know, the next materials to come a little bit to bind down to. Then I'm going to return my thread to about the hook point. Okay, this is where we're going to tie in our first material. First one we're going to go after here is in your kit. You're going to see different colors of foam. We're going to start off with this dark brown. Okay, this is going to be kind of the covering or the casing over the whole pattern. First thing I'm going to do is come in here and trim a little bit of a point into it. Okay, so I'm kind of cutting, you know, a 1/4 inch point like so. But before I do anything else and tie that in, like we talked about the super glue, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put just a little bit of a drop of super glue right where I left my thread. That's going to help bind down this very important piece of foam that's going to be kind of running and over the entire pattern. Now, when I lay this in here, you see how I cut my point to here, and the start of the point back here is kind of right at the hook bend. I'm going to tie it on the near side of the fly, and I'm going to tie this actually down into the bend a bit. So I'm kind of leaving that point right near the back of the hook bend. Gonna do my first wrap. Again, this is towards myself because as I start taking thread wraps, it's gonna carry it up onto the top of the hook shank. And I'm gonna take this just over the bend. So you can see I'm just now kind of went over the edge of that bend. And then I'm gonna drive some thread wraps into this and really secure this down. When we're tying these big bugs, we're not worried about our thread building up too much bulk. We're not worried about that, anything to do with that, because we're gonna be adding so much other materials in here that are gonna create the bulk on the fly itself. So one thing we're gonna have to get very comfortable with in this pattern is going to our dubbing and making some small dubbing noodles, okay? And that's the very first thing we're gonna do. We've done so many dubbing noodles this season. I think you're fairly comfortable with them at this point. I'm gonna expose a little bit of thread. I'm gonna lay that dubbing up against my thread and in a single direction. I'm gonna come in here and spin it with my pointer finger and my thumb to make a nice tight dubbing noodle. And this one, each time I do this, I'm kind of making it about 2.5 inches long. And this is what is gonna formulate our segments on the fly. Okay, so I'm gonna start off right back here against the foam. I'm gonna lay a few wraps in till I use up that dubbing, and this is going to constitute the very first segment that I have on this fly. I'll jump my thread forward just ahead of the dubbing. Okay, and now we're still not going to pull this over. That back piece of foam is going to lay back there for a bit. We're going to make roughly 3 to 4 segments depending on how it works out. So far for me, it's been 3 segments every time I've tied this. I'm going to come over here and grab my next foam, which is going to be this tan foam or peachy colored foam. Okay, like this. I'm gonna cut just a very shallow, it's not really a point. I'm just cutting off just the very corners. This is just so it doesn't stick out and around when I pull that other foam forward, okay? So just kind of blunting that off on the corners. I'm gonna lay this down, and we're also thinking about as we move up the hook shank, our segments are gonna get bigger as we go. So I'm gonna lay this guy in right here. I'm gonna lift up on this foam just to kind of see where this is gonna butt up against. And I want that to butt basically back to the back of the hook bend, okay? So I'm gonna lay that right there, kind of grab it with my other finger, and each time we tie in this foam, we're gonna come up and straight over the foam, 1 wrap, 2 wraps. I'm gonna make sure it's positioned properly, right up on top of the hook shank, and then I'm gonna pull down and tighten that foam down. I'm gonna do another one, another one, another one. A few more wraps to secure that in place, okay? So what I'm left with looks like so. Okay, that's gonna be our first segment. Now keep in mind, we said 3 segments. Whatever lands us, if I take the hook shank and I need to leave 1/3 of the hook shank left at the front. So whatever it takes to get up to there. So now I'm gonna lay this foam back down. I'm gonna grab some more dubbing. The first bit of this dubbing is gonna cover up my work here. And if you're using the same color thread, it's not super crucial, but I do still like to cover up my work as I go. I'm gonna add another dubbing noodle here, and then I'm also putting enough on to create my next segment on the fly as well. Pull it up a little further. And don't forget, guys, if at any point in this you need me to stop or you have a question or whatever, just drop SOS in the comments. I'll pause, we can answer the question, and we can go from there, okay? So now I'm just gonna take a full wrap over top and underneath to cover up my work. And then I'm gonna lift up this foam and I'm gonna continue to make my next segment. And again, we're trying to keep in mind that we wanna make a segment that's slightly larger than the last one. Jump my thread in front there. Lay this peach colored foam down again, and we're gonna come right back up and over. Straight over top, 1 wrap, 2 wrap. Pinch the foam, pull down tight, add 2 more wraps. Now at this point, so I don't have to work with this really long piece of foam, I know that this is gonna extend slightly beyond that eye of the hook. I'm just gonna trim that off there, so I don't have to deal with that really long piece of foam. And then back we go to our dubbing again. Next dubbing noodle, okay? Another couple inches with the dubbing noodle. This dubbing goes on pretty easily, especially if you add a little moisture. When I say adding moisture, I just mean lick your fingers. I'm gonna add a little bit more down here. This is gonna cover up my work and then make the next segment again. So I'm gonna go here till I get a full complete wrap with that dubbing, lift up, and create my next segment. And this one again, trying to think that maybe it's slightly bigger than the last one. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I want it to be a little bit bigger than the last one I did. This one you just have to get really comfortable with just kind of quickly repeating, making more dubbing noodles. Which, like I said, we've done lots this season and we should be fairly comfortable with them at this point. And then I'm gonna lay that foam down one more time. Up and over. 1 wrap, 2 wraps, pull tight. Okay? Couple more wraps to make sure it's secure, right up on top of the hook shank. Now I'm to about that third of the hook shank that I have left, which is perfect. Like I said, worked out to be about 3. You should land between 3 and 4. If you've only got 2, then you haven't done enough, because you should at least be in that kind of 2 to 3. I got a couple little pieces there hanging down. Okay, now at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my rear foam, my brown foam, I'm gonna fold it up and over. I'm gonna use my other hand to place a finger on top. I don't wanna pull so hard that I'm compressing, but I also don't wanna leave a bubble that looks like that. I just want it to be tight against that tan foam. So I'm gonna kind of wiggle that foam down in there, place my finger on top, come up and over, and let's secure that brown foam. Again, a couple wraps, pinch and pull down, add a couple more. And at this point, now that that's hanging over the front, I'm gonna come in here and trim off that brown foam to be the same length as the tan foam. And we leave that right there. Now the next thing we're gonna come in here with is gonna be our crystal flash. So I'm just gonna grab a nice long piece of crystal flash out of your kit, nice long crystal flash, and I'm gonna cut this, I'm gonna fold it in half and cut it. Ooh, drop those scissors. And then I'm gonna come and do that again. So once I've cut that in half, I'll match up the tips and we'll do that, repeat that process, do it again. And then what that should leave us with is 4 individual pieces that are, 3 inches long or so. I'm left with these 4 pieces. I'm gonna find that midway point on that crystal flash and I'm gonna lay that down centered right on top of my foam. Come up and over, a couple of wraps to secure. Okay, now don't worry about this crystal flash. It's gonna be wild, it's gonna be sticking straight up. Until we get the next pieces in here, it's gonna seem like it's kind of doing its own thing. But once I get a couple wraps over top of that, I am gonna pull it back and make sure I have a couple wraps in front. We're gonna put a lot of material in at this one spot, okay? Now from here, I gotta go to my next material, which is gonna be my deer hair, okay? So you got some deer hair in your kit. Looks like so, a little patch of it. I want you to grab roughly half a pencil width of deer hair. I'm gonna trim that off. Come in here, trim it off. Oop, almost all, there we go. and I want to clean it out. So I'm going to kind of grab a hold of those butts, then grab a hold of the
Did I miss
tips.
something?
That's what makes you beautiful.
A little behind schedule, but yeah, it's perfectly timed.
Great job.
We're going to clean out the underparts, the under fur of that hair before we go ahead and stack it. So I'm going to put it in my hair stacker. Tips first. This is going to help form the wing. We also do use some parapost to form the wing. I'm going to tap that on my table, get those to a line. And I want to pull it off so that the base of the hair stacker is pointed back and down the fly. I come in here, I'm going to grab my tips out, keeping them nice and pinched and stacked. Getting comfortable with moving deer hair around in your hands is going to be advantageous in the next 2 episodes that are coming up because we have some small flies with deer hair that we have to work with. So what I want to do, and I'm always a great proponent, I 100% agree with trimming our deer hair before we tie it in. Makes it easier for us after. So I'm going to first measure so that I have deer hair that will extend just to the back of the foam. Okay, so I'm going to put this back in my other hand. That's going to save my measurement. Then I'm going to come in here and trim just out ahead of my fingers, like so. Okay, now I'm going to pull this crystal flash back out of the way as I lay this in, just exposing the butts. And I like this because then I don't have to do any trimming after. Going to give my bobbin a quick clockwise spin. I'm left-handed, so if you're right-handed, it's going to be the opposite. We're going to do 1 wrap up and over. You'll see that start to flare slightly. And then we're going to drive 2 more wraps in nice and tight. When I let go, it's going to flare the wing up nicely, okay?
Nice work. Hold tight. Quick
hold.
comment from Jeff Crabb. A compliment.
Oh, okay. I don't mind compliments.
Said, Tim, you do an excellent job tying and explaining the process.
Oh, thanks, Jeff.
And I second that. We
Work in progress.
What we need to do, though, while you're at a good spot here is...
Oh, baby. Look at this guy.
look at this.
He's going to get sunburned without his hat on, though. I don't know.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, hey, there he goes.
Hey, that'll be sun protected.
Yeah, well, he's over there making our barilla pork tacos and struggling.
That one didn't hold together so well.
Well, you made them.
I know. That's what I'm worried about.
We'll continue to check in on... Actually, what we can do is we can go over here.
How does that work?
Hang on.
I'm just wondering if that sash is UV 30 plus or 50.
So you guys,
or...
we can just check out what he has to work with here.
Don't be blaming this on me. Oh, look at this guy go. Should have put a more moist cloth on top. Good news is we have backup tortillas. That almost looks real.
Let them cook a little longer.
Don't want to burn them.
Don't want to burn them.
You won't burn them.
They're just going to be tortilla chips. Good work, though. Good work. Well, he's over there busy flipping tortillas and getting a tan. We're going to get back to our bug here. All right, guys. From here on out, we kind of have a repeating process that's going to happen. As far as what we tie in. So we got legs to tie in and parapost and 1 more slice of foam. Before I do that though, I'm gonna pull this crystal flash back. And being that we have actually 3 materials constituting the wing. We've got the hair, we've got the crystal flash, and we have some tan parapost. These guys I'm gonna trim just longer than the foam because they spring back. They kind of spring up like that. Now when we add in our next material, which is gonna be our foam, it's going to lay those materials back and down. So now we're going to go over to that pink slice of foam. Okay, so this works not only as a cider for us, but it also helps hold these materials and flare them out over the pattern. So what the fish sees from the bottom is going to change on this next step. I'm going to pull that hair back. I'm going to lay this foam in so that it extends 1 segment back. So those segments we created, we want that to sit 1 segment back. And now I'm going to come up and over, same way I tied in my other foam, 1 over top, 2 over top, pinch and pull tight, add 2 more securing wraps, and pull tight. So now our wing should splay out. Should splay out that crystal flash. So from the underside, the fish is getting a little bit of a view here of that wing. Now I'm gonna come in here and trim this off even with the other foam, so it's a little easier to work with. And now we're gonna come over to our wing material. So you got two different colors of parapost in your kit. You've got a long pink one and you've got a long tan one, okay? I want you to grab roughly 2 inches of that tan parapost, and we're gonna find the midway point on it. We're gonna come lay it in here, tie that in right on top of that pink foam. Get a couple of 3 good wraps in there, pull it tight. I'm gonna pull that rearward, get a wrap in front of it. And now something we need to do to aid and assist this to stay back, because if I left it like that, it's just gonna sit straight up and it's not gonna sit the way I need it to. So what I need to do, pull this one hair that's sticking in here, pull that guy out. I'm gonna ignore this rear portion, okay? I'm gonna pull that back and down. This one, I'm gonna slightly rope up, so I'm gonna kind of twist it in my fingers, and then I need to create a little bubble in it, so it looks like that. And then I'm gonna come up over top, put a thread wrap down over top of that little bubble, and secure that right on top. Now what that does, as you can see, is it forces that material back and down the pattern, which is exactly what we want it to do, okay? All right, one more material to put in at this segment. We gotta put in some legs. So you got some legs in your kit like so. I want you to split them off. It doesn't matter necessarily that they stay together in pairs of 2, but if they do stay together in pairs of 2, that is not a terrible thing. It makes this next process a little easier. So I'm gonna tear those off. I've got my little pack of 2 here together. And like on most hoppers, we try to create a knee or a segment in the back. So I'm gonna take this one piece, I'm gonna tie a simple granny knot in it. So just a 1 overhand knot in those legs, and I'm gonna pull those tight. Really lock in that knot. And the tighter you normally do it, the more of an angle you get so that that leg will sit back and down. Now the goal is to tie this in here against the pattern where that knuckle reaches back almost to the back of the foam, okay, right about there, and stays right on the side, pointed back and down. So I'm gonna take 2 loose wraps, leave my bobbin hang. That pressure should allow me now to come in here and adjust those legs if need be, so it looks something like that, okay? Now let's just repeat that process on the other side, on the near side of the fly towards myself. Tie another granny knot in the next set of legs, pull that knot nice and tight. Find that angle so it's pointed back and down. Measure roughly so it's the same. A couple of loose wraps, and then we can adjust those legs. Okay, so they look like so. We want them to be even with each other. And the best way to do that is really to look down on them from the top side. Make sure they're equal length, and once they are, then let's just add a couple more wraps here. Secure them in place. I know these guys are big and long and they're sticking out the front, but we are leaving them on because we do need to use them. But I want to slide those legs down so they're kind of sitting down between the brown and the tan foam. So it looks something like that. Same thing on the near side. Now we're going to go back to our dubbing again. We're going to make another small dubbing noodle to cover up our work and to create our next segment. So I'm going to come in here again, making another dubbing noodle, and that's going to go up in between those legs, and then we need to cover the hook shank all the way up to behind the eye. So I'm going to come in here, do 1 full wrap before I lift everything up, and then start covering up the hook shank in front. I'm going to add a little bit more to get to just behind the eye. We do want to leave a little bit of room just behind the eye of the hook. I'm going to make this noodle. This should be enough to get me there. Lift it up. Come back to where I left my dubbing. Again, we're not really creating the bulk with the dubbing. We're just giving an underbody to the fly and leaving my space leaving just a little bit of space behind the eye. Now I'm going to tie down the tan and the brown foam together. So I'm going to try to, this is where things get a little trickier because we got to kind of hold materials out of the way. I'm going to come right up over top. We're going to get both of these secured at once. So I got my 2 wraps, so now I know I can pinch my foam, pull down tight, add a couple more wraps. Then I can lay my pink foam down over top, and repeat that process. We're gonna do another 2 wraps, pull down tight, and then repeat again, just like so. Make sure everything's centered up on top of the foam. Okay, now this fly is actually taking some form. We're almost there. We got to add in 1 more set of legs, and we got to add in 1 more wing.
How's the taco progress?
I don't know. Why don't you take us over there? Oh, it's right there. Taco progress. Whee! Arriba. All right. That's good. Good job there, Brent. You're really crushing it. How are they holding together?
Just fine.
Just fine.
This one was
First one is a learning curve.
it was a tool.
Okay, I got you.
Problem, not a-
Okay, now we're gonna grab our pink parapost. Again, we're gonna leave ourselves about 2 inches to work with. Cut ourselves that little section. Now I'm gonna come in here, find that midway point. I gotta work around my other legs that are sticking around. Get a 1 wrap, 2 wrap. Gonna center that, pull tight. Make sure my legs are staying out of the way. I'm gonna get a wrap in front of everything. Now, just like we did in the back, we're gonna do 1 more time where we make that little bubble, okay? That little shape that's gonna force it back and down. So I'm gonna rope that up slightly in my fingers. I'm gonna lay that little bubble down, and I'm gonna come up and over and secure it centered. Just like that. All right, guys, now it's really starting to take some form here. Almost there. I know there's a lot of steps in this one, but just hang with me. Last thing we gotta do is we gotta add 1 more set of legs. So go back over to your legs. This time we're just gonna grab 1 single long piece of leg. We're gonna fold it over in half and cut it so that we have 2 pieces of equal length. And now we're just gonna tie those in, 1 on each side of the fly. Tie them in 1 at a time, holding those other legs out of the way. Get 1 here on the near side first, 2 wraps. Make sure that those pieces are even. You can pull them and secure them. Make sure they're right on the edge of that peach or tan and brown foam. Let's grab our other one. Again, pulling these back ones out of the way. Up and over, 1, 2. Let our bobbin hang. Create our tension and find that spot. And guys, we are so close here now. I'm gonna again pull those rear legs out of the way. Gonna take a few more wraps here just to secure this down. Now all we gotta do is add just 1 more tiny little bit of dubbing loop to cover up our work. And then we are just have some trimming left to do. Another dubbing noodle here.
One question from Paul.
Yeah.
Is the cider foam the same as other foam? I found some foam brands are better than other. I prefer Dickens brand.
Well, anytime there's Dickens in the name, I would choose that brand too. But I think that's just a personal preference. Yes, there is different types of foam. We were actually talking about this week. Even MFC has come out with a new style of foam that's got more of a spongy appearance, and it's supposed to hold, floating better. But no, to be honest, the foams that you're using should be consistent. I probably wouldn't switch up a bunch in a pattern, but not all foam is created equal. There are some different types of foam that work better. Most foam that's used is just simple, what they would call craft foam in 2 mil, which is what we're using tonight, which is totally fine. But there are new technologies coming out in foam all the time, and I like it. I like trying new stuff. I've tied with some I don't really like so much. I feel like you almost risk cutting the foam a lot. But like just good old standard craft foam normally is a pretty good go-to. But great question. Now we're gonna pull those rear legs back 1 more time so we can add this round of dubbing and splay those legs. And then right from here, I know I've got the eye of my hook sitting right underneath this foam. I'm gonna come in here. You can whip finish or half hitch it. I'm just gonna half hitch this as it's kind of out of the way. I'm gonna do this twice. I am going to add a little bit of resin underneath here in a moment. And then we just have some trimming to do, and we are all wrapped up on this pattern. Either cut or break your thread out like I just did.
Break it, just rip it.
Rip it. Now I'm going to flip this upside down. I'm going to add just a little bit of resin. I don't want to do much here, just enough to cover my thread wraps. I'm going to put 1 drop of Solarez Bone Dry into that last few wraps. I'm going to cure up this fly. And then we just got a little bit of trim.
Oh, look at this.
Get some. Oh, faithful. Oh, Rosina. Doing her thing. Okay, now let's flip this guy back upside down and let's do some trimming. First thing we're going to do is trim this wing. How do we want to trim it? Well, I want to pull it back and rearward, okay, at about a 45-degree angle, and my cut's going to be the same. I want to cut just above the hair at that 45-degree, meaning that my tan foam is going to be slightly longer than my pink foam, or my pink post, which is going to be the cider portion of it. Come in here and trim out any little pieces that might be array, and that's what we're going to leave it with for the wing. And now when it comes to legs, the first thing I'm going to do is go to the back portion of the legs, okay? And we had this double portion here. Let's grab those and split them. Let them hang. We're going to choose the one to cut because we have a thicker leg on a hopper at the top portion and thinner at the bottom. We're going to find the one that hangs better and hangs lower. Naturally, it's normally the bottom one, so I'm going to come in and trim the top one out on this one. Same thing on this side. I'll trim out the top one. It's kind of as close to that knuckle as possible. And then I want to match the length of the bottom portion here to be fairly close as the same from the knuckle to the fly. Trim it like that. Trim this other guy. And now when it comes to these other legs, if yours still stayed attached as 2, that's fine, as the kind of double wide. We don't need these to be super long. A hopper's legs in the front aren't super long, so I'm going to trim those back a bit. And then once I kind of get a general trim, like so, I'm just going to match the rest of them to be the same, or roughly the same. So we're going to be left with something that looks similar to that, okay? Not a lot of length. They're not always going to sit out at the same angle, but I try to trim them so that they're fairly similar in how they splay out and where they sit on the pattern. If I've got one that's way longer, like on this side, that one was longer, I'll trim it. Those guys on that side look very, very close. Now the last thing I'm going to do is come in here and trim some foam. So I'm going to trim my pink foam back a little shorter than the other foams. I don't want the fish to see the pink. And then these two here, I'm just going to even up. I want to trim them so they're just beyond the eye of the hook. And I'm going to trim off the corners just to round the head, make it look a little more hopperish, not so straight cut blocky. So at the end, I'm left with a little bit of a rounded head. Now hopefully guys, your hopper turned out to look something like that. I know that was a lot of steps, but if you look at this pattern, I don't think you can deny that it is going to float. There's a lot of foam in there, a lot of pear post, even deer hair. It's going to accept the floating quite nicely, and hopefully it floats really well for you and stays up longer than just a few seconds, because nobody likes it when it stays up for a short period of time.
Well, if it gets the job done, Tim.
That's all that matters. There you go.
Great
Pool
job.
boy hopper.
Great job. And the whole time, if you weren't watching the pool toy hopper, you were deeply invested in the taco guy.
Taco.
Crushing out tacos. I don't know how many he's making, but we said we're going to eat a whole bunch of tacos.
All of them.
There we go. We're back. We're back in the New York groove. Great tie. Dickens Cider Materials. Yeah, I knew Paul was up to no good because I Googled his Dickens post. And I was like, I've never heard of Dickens.
Dickens foam. It's inside the fish.
Dickens Cider Materials. Dickens Cider.
Cider.
I bet you he's the kind of guy that's going to move down to the Cayman Islands and start his own cider company.
Oh, yeah. Cayman cider?
Yeah, Paul's got his Cayman cider going.
I've heard it's pretty good.
He's got a dual purpose stand. One side he's selling Dickens cider, and then the other side he's hired Mr. Struthers to make tacos. And we didn't see the comment earlier, but Mr. Terry Sathers said he swears this is the same guy that was selling tacos down at a street vendor in Mexico. Well, if that's the case, then we've duped you, and this is a fact. The right call. We got the right guy. So what I think we should do, this other beer, I've only got one, so we're going to have to trip splits.
Trip splits?
But it's the Hefe. It's the one meant for tonight. I kind of screwed up on the way this goes, but we're gonna do the Beer 30 reviews for the second beer of the night. We're gonna come back to Struthers and we're gonna really dip into these birrias. Yeah, let's try this out.
Uno, dos, tres, salud! It's cerveza 30.
It's not dog's water. It is El Jefe.
El Jefe. El Jefe. Hey, bro, you wanna hook me up over here so I can myself. There it is. Okay, let's
There's
talk
your
about it.
sweet sappy tunes.
El Jefe, the Margarita Match. This is from Vacay Brew Co. in Calgary.
And they're the first brewing company to share our post. So, guys, go
Thanks
to
for
Vacay
that.
Brewing
Yeah, go
Company
check 'em
and
out.
get some beer. I think this is going to be a banger, Tim.
I
I
think
think you're going to need room up there.
Well, we can't have a top four, so I'm gonna have to maybe bump somebody off. So, what is this brewery or this beer? This is a lemon lime hopped Hefeweizen. It's got an ABV of 4.9%. The vibe of this beer, well, El Jefe, translate to the boss, and this is definitely the boss of the Mexican theme night. It's an incredibly refreshing beer that drinks a lot like a cocktail. The hatch of this beer, well, its Hazaner is German roots as a traditional malted wheat ale.
Do you need help with that?
I'm good. But breaks the rules by using a citrus dry hop to give it distinct lemon lime aroma. On the palate, this is, reviewers have literally compared the taste of this beer to a margarita. You get the effervescent wheat, subtle banana, and clove notes of a standard Hefeweizen, but that lemon lime hot punch takes over the finish.
Wow.
It is best paired with chasing bonefish on the flats, tying crab patterns, and a plate full of fish tacos. All right, that sounds like a...
Well, if the description didn't make you horny for this beer, then I don't know what will, but it's time for Cerveza Triente, brought to you by our good friends in Shore Fishing at TFO Canada. Here we go.
Smells good.
Smells really good.
A toast to the wild rivers and the ocean blue.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, baby.
Clink the glass together.
Holy, it does taste like a margarita.
It does. That's exactly it. A little salt on the rim and do the trick.
Good Lord, this is a damn good beer. Very unique.
Very unique. I think we should say best paired with pork shoulder tacos.
Barria.
Couple of bangers tonight for me.
Yeah,
huh?
this one here, guys. I haven't done it this year, but
Oh, there it is. Mr. Cook over there. What do you
Struthers, your
think?
mic's on.
Drink 'em if you got 'em, boys.
Drink them if you got them.
Uno, dos, tres, salud! It's cerveza
It's definitely refreshing. Be great for a couple in the after a hot row.
Yeah.
On the river. I'd probably give this a 4.
Wow,
yeah.
4. He's a judiciary on the beer. 4.5.
4.5.
A 4 and a knuckle.
4 and a knuckle.
If you've got a 4 and a knuckle, I'm gonna just do 5, Tim, because it's close enough to a 10. An absolute banger, a 14 out of 15. You're gonna want to put this one up
I need
there.
it. It's knocking out Sea Change. I never thought it would happen.
I would get rid of the sea change, honestly. Yep, bye. You did it. You got dirtied by LFA.
2 more weeks to knock the tops off. I don't know. It's gonna be
I
hard.
don't know. I've got some, but I can't say. Well, next week we got Walties, and we got the founder of Walties here. So that's one of our new drinks on the docket. And I'd try this again. I wish we had more of these.
Yeah, touche. That is very refreshing. It's like summer day in a can.
Oh man, it's great.
And I love that lemony
Oh, like
limey.
sitting on the patio after a day on the river, and right?
Yep, at Mom's house.
Exactly.
I'm not sure what I'm getting a reflection off, but there's a reflection in your mustache from here that's just fantastic. It might be the glue.
Hey, now, this has been growing all my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all his life, and it really,
Taken me literally all my life.
but it really just showed up
The
after
sheen.
Christmas.
It's fantastic
He went on a sabbatical
to grow that thing.
after the disaster Christmas episode. He just
Hey, now.
We did set him up for failure.
No. You got to love crowd on the head, so.
LFA. He left the show on December 18th as Brent Struthers, and he came back on episode 10 as LFA. He's a new man.
LF day.
Porque la cerveza nos une todos.
Too much fun.
Nobody's having more fun on a Thursday night than us. Oh, let's check it what this looks like. Oh, we just killed the vibe.
Because he went to you.
We got more vibe here, Al Jefe.
I'm excited for these tacos. We all have put work into these.
We did. We did.
You think they're cooking all right over there?
Yeah, we got 3 ready to go. So
Oh man, it might be time.
I'll continue to take the tortillas that you made.
We might have to hand you like a handheld microphone because the way you're working, we can't hear you.
He's working like a dog water.
Maybe we pull
that
the other
better?
mic over.
Is that better?
Maybe the other mic could come in your face.
Let's get them both in here.
Let's get.
Maybe the other mic could come in
Yeah.
your
There you
face.
One is better.
Yeah, one is
One or two.
2.
Two is better.
Camera 1. Camera 2. Microphone 1.
Okay, let's try the other mic. Oh, we're doing our best to make this.
This work. How's that?
It's not bad.
Is that better?
What are you gonna do with your flipping hand?
I don't know. That's what she said.
Okay. All right, we need to get you the burrilla sauce. I don't know how to do that.
Where is it? All right, I'll go assist here.
All right. You got a very small table there for you guys. This things could go wild pretty quick. No, he doesn't need to pour it. You need to.
Dunk it
Dunk.
and then put back on the.
You just got to watch out. You're in the camera. You got to come to front stage. Always face the front center stage.
We gotta redo them.
Uh-oh.
It's gone.
Hey, where's your tongs?
Here's the tongs.
Where's your thong?
There's the thong right there. Good save. Onto the grill. Give her.
Listen to that.
Oh yeah, look at that change of colors. Let's see if I can do this and help out.
We crossed a dozen borders just to stand in the sand with the 9-foot rod shaking right inside my hand. The wind is blowing sideways, the water's turning green. Staring at the sharpest people tear out everything. It looks right at the crowd and it turns a little cold. The picture made of silver and a heart made of gold. It gives a little passion and just a little game. Driving every single lane but completely insane. Some men hunt for money, some men hunt for fame. We're out here in the saltwater playing a losing game, but the pain is so sweet and the water's so clear. We'll be chasing this gold for the rest of the year.
Hang on. Hold this. You're the camera guy. I'm the camera guy and the flipper at the same time. There we go.
All right, wait, you got the wrong.
We're going remote now.
Mic check. All right, now I have a handheld microphone.
All right.
The things we can do on the fly here. Just go ahead.
super good.
All right, we're live in the studio. We're gonna tie another fly here shortly.
Let's get some pulled pork going here.
And oh, look at this! Yum! Look at this. Dipping everything in the burrito sauce. And we teach you how to tie flies, and sometimes we teach you how to. Ooh, jalapeno cheddar. Cheddar is better. All right, so Tim's been dipping those tacos, those corn tortilla tacos that he made fresh, handmade. And, but no, you got to put those while they're on the grill, right? Because then they got to warm up. Is this your first time, guys?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, it is my first time doing this process. I'm multi-talented. All right, we need a little bit of cheese over there, friend.
Yeah. Let's get this next one going. This is so authentic. I feel good.
I feel like I'm in Mazatlan at my cart.
You feel like you're at home. This makes you feel at home. We cannot.
This snow is
Nothing from this angle says that's a fake mustache. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then they're supposed to melt or something like that.
inside, my friend. Inside.
Maybe you're supposed to get them to fold them in half or something. I don't know.
They're not what
They're gonna,
From what I've seen, they will not fold.
they're gonna fold into nothing.
These are mini pizzas now.
Have you guys ever made yourself pork burrito tacos? Let us know, because we can pour some of that sauce in the bowls, and then that's how we can each go at it, is dipping them in. How do you feel on your first pork burrito taco?
I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like we all put a lot of effort into this, and it's going to taste delicious.
The payoff's going to be amazing.
All right, we're here for it, folks. How do you think the pork burrito tacos are going to fare? Well, you got to get a bunch in there because you got to dip them.
Throw it in the comments, folks.
Throw it in the comments. Let us know.
us know.
Tim's pouring the burrito sauce that is a little bit spicy.
Apparently
And,
not, because he thinks it's soup.
He thinks it's soup. That's the funny part.
All right.
All right. All
Time
right.
to get in here.
All right. Let's switch them back to the OG camera.
Yeah, there we go.
And then let's... magical.
Hold it up.
Actually, let's do paper towels.
Paper towels.
Hey, they fold. They actually fold. That's great.
Put your pork burrito on that.
Holy mother.
There's another one.
Well, that's for you. You have that one. Okay, let's...
Give me my soup.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, man.
All right. Okay. And then he leaves. He leaves. He leaves one short. Like, come on. Come on, Lattery.
I'm doing I got to also run the show here, guys.
Yeah.
You guys.
Why are you stuffing your face with the taco instead?
Oh, maybe we're not even live anymore. Ah, it's so much fun here at Mexican Night.
We're gonna have the.
Oh, this is gonna be good, folks.
All right. You put all the work.
Did you
in,
guys
take
get
that
yours? Did you guys get yours?
Yeah.
one. All right.
And then offload. Hey, look at that. Look at this.
Who needs more cheese? You're good. How about over there?
No, I'm good. Yeah.
You eating your soup? Or drinking your soup?
He thinks it's so hot, he's putting it in his soup. Okay, let's go back to this one so we can see your comments.
Not sure I need the soup, but
Hang on, we got to juice up this scene here with
Might have to go shave after.
Some more authentic. Okay, did you try it yet? Just wait. Are we all doing this together? Struthers is absolutely crushing it on his own.
I'm hungry.
Dipping.
All right, let's get in this.
Hang on. Here we go. Time to try.
Wow. Great work, boys.
Oh,
Man.
that's
I don't think I've eaten anything so authentic.
we did good. We did good. It's a lot
Wow.
of.
Man, honestly,
Wow.
it's not that spicy.
I mean, it's got a little bit. It's got a little bit.
Oh man, that's good. Jeremy finally made it. You don't even know what you've missed so far, my friend. Well, if you're taking orders for more, I mean,
Well, I'll get her going.
is that one just gonna burn up into pieces there? Or?
No, it's yours, Mr.
There's so much electronics here that things could go south really quick, but they didn't. You know what? In the future, we should put cheese on before we put the pork on, so the cheese melts. That's. I would do it again. Hey, guys, Tim doesn't even like ketchup. It's so spicy. Scooter said, he's like, I'm afraid they're going to get a food truck and this will be the last season of TNL. We should.
You should be afraid. I mean,
when in Rome or Olds, Alberta. Oh, well, we got another fly to tie.
Well, we gotta get Tim another.
that is not without spice.
No, it's got a bit. It's got a bit, but we definitely should thank
think
our
it-
sponsors because I think I need a bathroom break here quick.
I think it's the soup.
for a guy that
one.
says it's not spicy. All right, we're gonna tie the Duracell Jig nymph when we come back. Tim, what do they need to throw on that bobbin to make it work?
I'm gonna tie with some UTC 70 in black.
He's gonna be putting some UTC H2O slash milk on the end. Okay, let's say a quick thanks to our sponsors, and we'll come back. We'll tie a fly, and then we're gonna play some Flyingo. Flyingo.ca. Boom.
Innovation is in our DNA here at Fishpond, and this year we're raising the bar. From the brand new Storm Shadow line with industry-first weather resistance to new Nomad neck models crafted for any application. Built for every mile, the entire line is crafted for the rugged demands of adventure travel to the ease of everyday angling. Head on over to fishpondusa.com to find a dealer near you.
Oh yeah, we're still going at it here. There's no live fly time. I guess I'm supposed to do something here. I'm gonna have to put this aside. That bite was hot. The soup's hot, guys. See, the thing is I don't know. These chilies it keeps telling me to put in there. I don't really know, like
Their ABV is like 100%.
I don't really know what's in the chilies. It just says put these chilies in, so I put these chilies in.
Heat. Okay.
I think what
keep
we
my
could
glasses
do
on my nose.
before we do this. Somewhere over here we can do screen share. And on this idea of things, yeah, so it comes this time of the year when you head over to our website, because we do have something really special to share with you guys. There's too much going on here to really make this much better, but what I will do is head over to Thursday Night Live tab in season 8. So if you go to www.flyfishingbowriver.com/TNLS8, you're just going to scroll down and then you're going to be introduced to one of the greatest things to happen to fly tying since the invention of thread.
Huh?
Kind of the thing that brings it all together is kind of what I'm saying. Without thread and hook, well, you're just a rat's nest of your hot.
I'm dying right. That is accumulative.
No, it kicks you. It kicks you when you're down, Timmy.
That's why I brought the headband.
And so anyways, you can go over here to the $10,000 Season 8 Lucky Flybrox promotion.
What's a Bronx?
What's the fry brox? What's a fry brox?
It's what's happening over there with our friend El Jefe Struthers.
You should just store the pre-made ones on the brim. Walk around and
I think that's why they have sombreros, to be honest. But if you head over here, guys, the $10,000 Lucky Flybox contest is quite simply that. Right off here, how to enter. There's a couple ways. Support the stream. Become a supporter. For $10, every $10, you get an entry and no purchase necessary. We believe in keeping the sport accessible. And to enter without a donation, please send your name, address, and email and why you love TNL to our mailing address. And limit one free entry per person. But hey, why not give it a try? Because look at all the stuff there. Grunin's portable waiting jacket, 2-night stay, 1 full day fully guided fly fishing trip at Wolf Creek Anglers, 1-night stay at Hotel Blackfoot, and a guided trip on the Lower Bow River with Fly Fishing Bow River Outfitters. Fishpond given a hat, Storm Shadow medium rolling duffel, which we took those to Omaha, and I'm telling you what, guys, absolutely epic. Backwater fly tying kit, Thunderhead submersible backpack. That thing is also absolutely outstanding. The Truca webbing, I think it was a wading belt, but I said web. No, it was a webbing belt. Sage green, over $3,000 in flies from fishfield.ca. Friends at Backcountry Skins will be loading up a package, and our friends at High Drift Boats have already sent up the package of stuff that they want to add to this contest. And multiple hand-tied fly packages from friends just like you guys. Sun shirts from Fly Fishing Bow River Outfitters, packages from Shore Fishing, packages from TFO Canada, and like I said earlier, 6 fly fishing trips from Fly Fishing Bow River Outfitters. So yeah, get on that because the draw happens in 2 weeks, and we look forward to this every single year. We started this kind of back in season 2, and really great way to keep Thursday Night Live fly tying cranking along. Allows us to keep costumes and pork burritos and all this stuff and beer 30s and
systems going,
all the fun stuff like that, and as well a chance for our sponsors to give back to you guys. So yeah, like I said, no purchase necessary. Just send in the stuff that I told you, and you'll get yourself an entry there too. So Without much further ado, we're going to get Boogie with Dana.
Get boogie.
Getting boogie with mi amigo Dana. It's the Duracell Jig, rapping deep in the stream, faster than a little pink bunny in a dream. The comes is on the bottom with a copper wire globe, catching every single drum from the border to the bow. It keeps on going and going and going. Now while the cold river water keep flowing and flowing, just bang the little drum, put the hook in the vise. The Duracell Jig catches every fish twice.
Twice, absolutely the truth behind.
Vámonos, Dana! Let's get buggy!
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was a banger one, too. I've had a couple good ones last week and this one here. You're probably not going to catch every fish twice, but you're going to do well when you've put on the Duracell Jig Nymph, the Euro Nymph that keeps going and going and going. So if you do fish it under a hopper dropper, you're going to need something like the pool toy hopper to keep that thing floated above the river. It's created by a Scottish competitive angler by the name of Craig MacDonald. It gets its name from a distinct color profile. The original, it was a copper bead paired with a brown body and a red band, which makes it look, well, exactly like the Duracell battery. But hey, we know the fish prefer purple. So, well, this Duracell Jig Nymph that we're tying tonight is in purple because, oh yeah, listen to the breeze just going to town. People are knocking on our doors. Everybody has showed up that wanted some, who lives locally in the area. So this was born in a highly pressurized UK competitive competition scene. The goal was to create a fly that sank like a rock but still had enough lifelike movement to fool fish that had seen 1,000 flies that week. It became a global phenomenon because, well, true to its name, it just never runs out of energy when it comes to catching fish. You like that one? I thought it was pretty funny. What is it? Well, it's just kind of this suggestive pattern like the Copper John and the Prince Nymph, and most of the flies that we fish that do better than the actual realist kind of patterns. So it's not really imitating one specific insect. Depending on the size, a trout might eat it thinking, I think it's a mayfly. I think it's a caddis pupa. I think it's purple, and I love purple, so I eat it. The magic of this fly is this combination of triggers. It uses the purple ice dub thorax and a CDC coup de canard, which is absolutely, to me, one of the greatest materials in fly tying. I believe that just something about CDC, or in French, the translation is like ass of the duck, because where it's found is in the butt of the duck, and it just makes things work better. I can't promise it, but I can tell you that I really live and breathe by that. Just like the CDC lives and breathes when it's on your fly. And it, interestingly enough, when you use a CDC collar, it kind of goes against the whole tungsten sinking fast sort of thing, right? Because that CDC is kind of like it's more of a floating material. But like I said, this sinks fast, but it still has a lifelike movement, which is why the Duracell Jig Nymph must be in your fly box, because it is extremely effective. So you could use it and fish it like the traditional Euro nymphing tight line pattern. So you can take the bobber and put it back in your pocket and just cast upstream and tight line that thing downstream. And when you feel the fish go, then you're going to go, okay? So everybody say that with me. When I feel the fish go, I go, We're not there yet. When you land it, you go, yeah. Okay? When you feel the fish go, you go, and you set the hook. And that's kind of how Euro nymphing works in a lot of other different ways. The jig hook, the slotted tungsten bead, this allows it to ride hook up, which keeps it off snagging the bottom. And I can tell you that this really is a crucial part. What I will also tell you about tungsten is that tungsten has probably gone up 300% just for raw tungsten in the past year. So you can expect all of your tungsten nymphs to go up exponentially. Like, what do you pay right now? $4, $5 for a tungsten nymph? One nymph. I bet you that's going to go up to between $6, $7, and $8 a nymph at your local fly shop, just because the tungsten itself is absolutely crazy expensive. Got a blog post coming on that, but the truth is, there's a shortage of tungsten, and now with this thing called WAR, well, tungsten's a really valuable thing when there's a WAR going on. And so us fly fishing people, we pay the cost if you would love to keep using these tungsten flies. I have not found another bead outside of tungsten that fits on a jig hook. Maybe you don't need it, quite simply, but then, you know, it kind of takes away the weight that actually turns the hook upright. So you do you, folks. It's going to go up in price, and it's going to go up worse than the gas is right now. I can promise you that. So the CDC is a trick. Tim's got a good one. He's going to show you how to wrap it on there, but less is more because, well, he'll talk to you about that. And the biggest mistake that you can make is overdressing the CDC collar, because you got to balance that sink and that swimmability, or the way that CDC kind of rejects water is kind of the way that I'm going to put it. Anyways, that's all I got. My pro tips are Tim's pro tips, and that is the final segment of Getting Buggy with Dana, and it's 8:53, and we're about to start our second fly, which doesn't take long. You guys can thank me later. We're going to play Flyingo in about 15 minutes. Sound fair, guys?
All right, let's get to it. Yes, Dana, thank you for that. Great advice when it comes to these CDC flies. And I think if you've spent any time in your local fly shop, you're going to notice that there's a lot more of these jig style nymphs, or nymphs in general, that are utilizing CDC. And why is that? Well, there is probably not a material out there that's more effective in simulating trailing shucks, or thoraxes that are extended down a body. And more than anything, it just creates a ton of movement. It's also very easy to break off and size better, and on and on and on. We could talk about CDC, but great pattern, great material for this pattern specifically. And I'm going to teach you a little trick on how to spin it into a dubbing loop. I'm not sure if we've done a dubbing loop yet this year, but it's very simple, and it's not a super difficult thing to do, but there are some tricks to make it more effective. So without further ado, let's head on over to the vise and let's take a peek at this fly, and let's get working on tying it up. So, subtleness is in this. There isn't a lot of dubbing, okay? We are going to counter wrap some wire, but most of that casing and that quote-unquote shuck appearance is going to come from that CDC. And that's going to be something we're going to try to, get the right amount of. Sometimes it's too much, sometimes too little, sometimes the fibers are too long, but we'll kind of show you how to work around those challenges. So let's go ahead. Let's get that one out of the vise. Let's grab our next hook and our bead. Now remember, because this is actually our final jig nymph of the year, and tungsten jig nymphs might not be in our future with current costs. So remember, when you're putting this on the hook, we need to put the small hole on the bead onto the hook first, rotate it up and around, and I'll show you here once it's in the vise, but if it isn't sitting up and forward on the bead like so, it's not in the right position. If I rotate that 180 degrees, it sits like so. It's not sitting down on the bead. It's because the slot on the bead hasn't sunk into the hook eye. So I need to spin it 180 and let it sit down like so. Okay? So what I'm going to do to start, I'm going to be tying with some UTC Black in 70 here, okay? Ooh, I'm almost running out. Hopefully I get through this fly. I'm going to start this just behind the bead. Okay, I'm going to lay down a little bit of thread wraps up over top of that tag end. Come in here and trim it off. And then the first thing I'm going to do, because I don't want that bead to move around on me with the rest of the materials that I put in, is I'm going to bring a thread wrap dam up against that bead. So I'm going to work forward, work back, work forward, work back until I get that bead to stay stationary. And you can tell because once I get to here, if I come in here and touch that bead, it doesn't move. And that tells me that I have locked it into place. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is work on getting that tail position properly. So I want to bring my thread back about a bead length behind the bead, and we're going to come into our kit and grab this feather that looks like so, a long stem hackle fiber here, and we're going to be using this as our tail. Nice grizzly pattern, makes for a nice looking tail. I'm actually just coming in here and grabbing off just a handful of fibers. So I'm looking for maybe a half a dozen to a dozen, just whatever makes that color show up. Okay, so I do need because it is like this white and black grizzly, I need to take enough that it's going to show up. So that is probably closer to a dozen fibers off that stem. I just tore them off, set that feather aside, and I'm going to switch hands here so I can measure out a nice tail. I want that tail to be roughly a hook shank in length, though I measure it off the bead. I'm going to transfer that back to the bend of the hook and switch hands. And I'm going to actually, now that I've made my measurement and switched, I'm going to tie this in right where I left my thread. And I like to tie these most tail, to be honest, in back here because it allows me to lift up on those fibers and get them set right where I want them on that hook shank as I move back down the fly. So I'm kind of constantly lifting up, and I want to take it so that they don't tip back and down the fly. So even here, if I back off a couple reps, you'll see how it straightens it out. That's kind of where I want it to be. I don't want to take it so far over the bend that those fibers tip and go down like that. I want them to stay up and straight off the back of the pattern. Okay, so now I'm going to take my thread wraps forward, come in here, trim out those butt ends just behind the bead, and then I can secure those down up against the bead. And this is, again, just creating our taper here, okay? Now, while I'm back here already, up by the bead, I'm going to grab my size small copper wire, which is going to be our counter rib on this fly, and I'm going to tie this in just on the near side of the fly, so towards myself, lock it in, and I'm going to keep it on the near side of the fly all the way back to where I left that tail fiber, okay? Now, we're going to go over to our dubbing. Now, you see this nice purple UV dubbing. The fibers on it are actually quite long, as you can see here, okay? So what I've done is I've just grabbed a clump off there, a decent clump, and I've broken it up. I've just tore it into smaller pieces, okay? So that it's nice short fibers. It's gonna be a little easier to make this dubbing noodle to work forward onto this fly, okay? So I've just torn them off so my fibers are smaller. Let's go ahead and grab a pinch of it. Now, I want you to think when you're wrapping this is we're not looking for bulk here. We're looking for taper, and more or less, we're just trying to cover our thread. So we're taking the black thread away and making it purple. If you could think of that, that's how little we actually want to put on here. So let's go ahead, spin that dubbing on there, make a very nice thin dubbing noodle, add a little bit more. You're gonna need this to be a couple inches long, but it really takes very little of this dubbing to cover up that thread. I'm gonna start right back here where I left my thread. I'm gonna work it forward. And if there is a taper to be built, it's gonna be built as I move forward. But we're not gonna overdo it with the dubbing. Add a little bit more, continue my noodle out. I'm always kind of a proponent of adding more, just so that I know that I'm getting the taper that I want and the amount that I want. Some people can perfectly build their dubbing noodles, and I prefer to just wrap and add, wrap and add. It helps me create what I want out of the fly. Now I'm gonna add just a little bit more. I'm gonna take this up just behind the bead, even though I'm gonna probably wrap back over some of this dubbing. I just like to have it there as kind of the under wing material, because we are gonna be putting CDC up here at the collar. Spin that one on. I'm just gonna add a little bit more right here. Okay, so just like so. Now I'm gonna grab my wire and I'm gonna counter wrap the wraps I just did. Just wrapping it the other way. We call this a palmering forward. Creates a little bit of segmentation, compresses some of that dubbing into that segmented kind of appearance. I'm gonna lift up at the very end till my wire is vertical. thread wrap behind, thread wrap in front, and then let's repeat that. Once in front, once in back. Now we can either trim that wire out, or we do what's called a helicopter. I grab with my 2 fingers and I start working it like it's a helicopter blade. Rotate until it breaks off. Now that kind of technique sometimes doesn't work super well with heavier wire, but with small stuff, it works really well. Now I'm gonna come in here, and if I have any fibers that are kind of just hanging out a little too far, I'm just gonna trim those down. Like I said, this is kind of working into a bit of a profile here. We don't want it to be over bulky and buggy on this specific pattern, more of a bullet shape. Okay, now we're gonna work into this, what we're gonna call our dubbing loop, and how we're gonna put our CDC into that dubbing loop. Now there is a couple of ways. Sometimes, I'll show you what the CDC looks like here. Okay, this big plume of CDC. Some people will just tie in the tip and kind of palmer that as like almost like a soft tackle, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I do find that it often adds too much CDC because you're using both sides of the feather at the same time, which in this specific kind of pattern where we're using this as a collar, I think is too much. But you can do it a couple different ways. That is one way, but I'm going to teach you the way to do it that is the dubbing loop way. Okay, so I'm going to pull a little bit extra thread off my bobbin. So I've got, 3-4 inches. I'm going to place 2 fingers on top of my thread. Okay, I'm going to wrap my thread back over top of my fingers and just behind the bead. And now from this position, I see I've got this little loop here created. I'm going to toss my bobbin over that loop twice. And now what that's doing is that's securing that loop in place. So now this loop is locked in, can move independently of my other thread. Okay, so I'm going to back this off, show this to you one more time. Okay, so all I did was wrap that around twice. So I've just created my loop. Okay, it's free floating. Wrap behind the bead, toss that over the loop twice, back around the hook a couple times. That locks it in place. Okay, now I'm gonna toss a little 1/2 inch in here, just a little save button, so I can set my bobbin out of the way. That just means that it's out of the way. I don't have to worry about it while I'm dealing with my loop here and what I'm gonna do next. Now you are gonna require to have a dubbing spinner, okay? Now there's lots of different fashions of it. This is the loon one. Just a little hook that's gonna allow me to spin this loop up once I stick this in here, and then I spin it. It's gonna tighten up that loop and cause whatever material I put in there to wrap in tight to that loop. Now these dubbing loops are so effective for so many different patterns. I use dubbing loops constantly, whether it's making leeches and I put dubbing in there and spin them up and brush them out. Essentially, it's kind of like a dubbing brush depending on the material put in there. Okay, so kind of a cool little thing to learn. But let's go ahead, we're gonna stick that hook in there. We're just gonna let that hang and be out of the way for a moment. Now I'm gonna come over to my CDC feather because now I need to grab some of this material off. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of pull down those fibers, and on every CDC feather, the length of fibers is gonna be different. And it doesn't really matter because I can break these off if they stick down the fly too far. Like if they were hanging way down here, I can just pluck them out with my fingers once I tie them in. So length isn't a big issue. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. But what I am going to do is I'm going to come in here, and this is where things are kind of a little bit more difficult, but I'm going to come in and pinch. Just like I was peeling some fibers off a stem of a feather like we did for the tail. I'm going to grab that and I'm going to pull those fibers off the tail. So now you can see the butt ends right there. I'm just gonna come and trim just the very little bit of whites that are on the end of it to get those out, but don't let go of them in this hand because right now this is the only thing keeping these things together. Now I'm gonna come over to my dubbing loop. Okay, I'm gonna use my fingers to open up those 2 strands of thread. Okay, so now it's back to an open thing. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna slide the butt ends of those fibers into that dubbing loop. I'm gonna pull them back so not too much is hanging out the other side, and that's what I'm left with. Okay, you see them sticking in there. I could go in there and trim those a little shorter, but I'm not worried about that. I kind of like the little bit of bulk the CDC gets from having the butt ends in there. But I'm gonna place my finger on that dubbing loop. Now you can't see it because it's gonna be out of view, but I'm gonna spin my dubbing spinner. Try to show it to you there. See how it's spinning? And as it continues to gather up, you start to see that material spinning inside that dubbing loop. And what that's doing is creating a cord that's basically clinching that material in there so it can't come out. So you give a good spin to it. You don't even really have to brush it out because those fibers stay nice and long, hanging out either side. Okay. Now I'm gonna take a few wraps with this, kind of like a palmer, okay, until I get my thread nice and close and that material nice and close to the fly itself. Now I'm going to come in, I just licked my fingers so that I can draw that material back as I start to wrap it. And using 1/2 of a CDC feather, I'm going to use the whole material that I left in this dubbing loop. So I'm going to keep spinning. You should get like kind of a wrap or 2.5, something like that. So I'm left with just that little bit going back and down the fly. See how simple that was? I didn't have to, tie in that feather, wrap it around like a collar, anything like that. Just that little bit, quick pull off, put in your dubbing loop, and you get a really nice even spread of that material around the hook shank. But now that this is considered to be its own material in a sense, right? So now I gotta lock this off. So what I'm gonna do, bring my thread back here, okay? I'm gonna take a thread wrap behind the dubbing loop and in front of the dubbing loop. Repeat one more time, behind and front. And now I can trim this out and I know that loop is secured and those materials are locked in. Trim that guy out like that. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here, make sure I pull all those materials rearward, take a couple of wraps here, and now all I wanna do is grab just a little tiny pinch of dubbing from that dubbing that I had separated into small little pieces, and this is just gonna act as a little collar to help those materials to stay back and down the fly.
Question, can you overspin the loop?
Yeah, you can.
Break
Depending
it
on
off.
depending on your thread, you can definitely overdo it. If you're using something lighter like I was here, this UTC 70, you could definitely overspin it. You can spin it more with a UTC 140, but the only way to really know that is once you've spun it a bunch. But it takes a lot of spinning to break the thread. But once you can tell I kind of spun it, let it hang for 10 seconds, spun it, let it hang for 10 seconds, I know that material's locked in there and it's not going to slip out. Okay, now that I've created this little dubbing noodle, okay, just colored my thread again. I'm gonna bring that in just in front of that CDC, just to cover up my work. Causes those materials to point back and down the fly. Now I can come in here with my whip finish tool, and let's whip finish this fly just behind the bead. And now when I pull this tight, you should be able to feel it work its way through the material down to the thread base. You kind of feel it kind of almost click. That tells me that it actually locked in that knot. I'm gonna do it one more time. We will put a little resin on here again. Lock in, you'll feel it slide into place. Let's come in here and trim out that tag end. Now I'm gonna go over and grab my Solaris bone dry, and I'm gonna actually put a little dot of this right in that little gap I have in the bead. And that's gonna allow that to seep down inside there, get all the way to the thread wraps, and lock that into place. Once I give it a few seconds to seep in, I'll come in here and cure it, like so. And now if I have any of these CDC little fibers that are sitting way too far back, I just kind of like to take my fingers, guide it back till I can see. I don't want any of them to extend beyond the tail, and even some of these guys up top are a little long, so all I do is I use my fingernails and just pinch them off. Break them a little shorter, just like so. Take a little bit more off those ones. Just like that. I like them to extend roughly to the back of the fly. And just like that, you have got a super buggy little nymph pattern. Just imagine, like Dana said, there's this contrast between a tungsten bead taking a fly down and then the CDC, which is a very floatable material, but the tungsten definitely outweighs the CDC. But what it does is there's going to be almost a little bit of air trapped on that CDC, and it just makes it look super lifelike, like some type of emerging insect, and some type of wing case that really just makes this fly come alive. Don't ignore the CDC. Think about adding it to some of your other nymph patterns, even a pheasant tail. You put that as your collar. I pretty much guarantee you're going to see some success with it. It's probably been one of our favorite materials to play around with in the last few years. And if you were to look in our fly boxes, the majority of our nymphs are going to have some form of CDC collar on them at this point, because it's just a super effective material. There you have it, guys. That is your Duracell Jig Nymph, the final Jig Nymph of the season.
Oh, yeah.
Just like that.
That is also going to be your second last Flyingo of the season, because on the final episode,
That's true. We don't do Flyingo because everybody's winning something.
Yeah. Everybody. How are those tacos, everybody? Do we want to have some churros now that we got them out? And that we're ready to play a game of Flyingo? I do reckon we need to save one or two for Janine, because I was... no, none? Okay. Well,
Nope.
you heard it here first.
None.
Nope, we should give you a voice.
Well, that would be fantastic. Let's make sure we tell Hayden that.
Yeah, Hayden crushed
Hayden
them.
is the one that crushed them. So, authentic handmade churros that we were crushing out at 646. It might not fit through there.
Oh, yeah. We'll make it fit.
Never had a problem with that.
Did you take one, Brent, or are we gonna have to pass it back?
Yeah. Pass it back after Tim.
Churro.
True.
It's kind of like churro munion. We just take a piece of churro and pass it around. Churro munion.
Churrominion.
The communion, but communion. All right, churros, how do you taste? Fishpond. Oh, you want your mic back?
Yeah, I sound
So empty. Oh, there we go. Now
There you
full,
go. You're
full,
deep. We got the
so
deep, full back.
So deep. Deep in churros.
Well, Tim, what are they going to win on Flyingo tonight?
That's a good question, Dana. What are they going to win tonight?
I thought you'd never ask, so I want to tell you this straight up. You're going to win one of those fly boxes. The entire season Tide flies, 144 flies in a very beautiful fly box.
From fishfield.ca.
There's a hat behind you that says Grundens on it from our friends at Grundens. That's going to go in the giveaways tonight. The Flyingo winner is going to take home this Grundens hat. It's kind of camo. It's kind of retro army camo. And also to top it up tonight, folks, we're going to add in a fly fishing Bow River Outfitters sun shirt. We got 3 styles there. You got the Cool Catch camo. You got the Grandma's Couch, and you've also got the Brown Trout Hopper Eater.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
And so if you just choose which one you want, and we'll send that out to you. We'll add that all, about $600-700 worth of prizes. A lot of flies, beautiful shirt, and a hat. I mean, pretty much you're set to go fishing.
Just need some fly rods.
Fly rods, which we don't have for you guys right now. But unlike Fly Toga, you do win. And you just got to go over. Oh, did I delete that? I think I did.
Flyingo.ca.
Yeah.
Get your card.
Where did that go?
I've never won yet. I think it's rigged, but...
Yeah. Flyingo.ca. Maybe what we did there is we just made this guy. He's supposed to fit into there a little better so we could see our fish pond. Day of the Dead. Beautiful graphics for a super fun night here at Mexican Night on Thursday Night Live Fly Time. My favorite night because I didn't eat my churro.
Oh, I'm not waiting. They're so good. Well done.
Yeah, well done, Dana.
It's a teamwork, guys. Teamwork.
Had some dubbing.
You do not want to dub your churro. Man, this would be there was like a sauce I was supposed to make, but I wouldn't have made the show. And these are really good, actually.
I know, it's so good.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't think that plate's gonna have any left. We just gotta leave her one piece, right?
I think it's a piece for a piece.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe we'll leave 4.
One little one. About this long.
No,
I'll leave that with you, Dana.
Those are good.
Yeah, that is dangerously good.
It's like Mexican bannock.
And good for you because it's made out of eggs.
Yeah, and deep fried.
Yeah, whatever. 113 bingo players tonight, folks. 113 we got here. Might be a record number of bingo players. And we all know what happens when you get bingo is your app should show bingo. And then we just kind of wait. We have a tiebreaker. And we had issues last time because we broke the tiebreaker. So if that happens again, I'm going to pull up on the internet a spin the wheel to win. And I'm going to put those people's name in there and spin. Hey, if you have a Captain Clutch card and you win Flyingo, then you don't have to go to the Doors of Doom, but I do miss the Doors of Doom and the great joy that it brings me.
There's been less Doors of Doom this year.
I wonder if Hillbilly's not on the show tonight because he was out drinking at Track's Pub last night.
Oh, it was Eli's 18th birthday.
Yeah, it was. And there was some
diving.
some interesting things going on. All right, where are we at? Let's hit the button and find out to ourselves what is actually going on with this Flyingo game. First call, spin to win. Random's 2-bit hooker. We got 2-bit hooker right off the bat. We do kind of just give these a little few minutes to just percolate because, but I'm watching Mr. Struthers play and his popped up right away. So, I guess we could just call a few more because that's kind of how it works. The next call up is Walt's Worm. Ooh. Walt's Worm, way back to episode 1.
Uno.
What?
Uno.
Oh, Uno. Is that not bingo? It's Uno.
No, Uno.
If you do get bingo, you're going to see what happens on your game card, and that's kind of fun too. But also you can also put it up in there because sometimes when there's a bit of a tie going, the system, especially at 113 players, is a bit log jammed. Yeah. So we need to make sure that it's somewhat
crash.
I don't want to use the word fair because everybody has a different opinion of fair. But Throbbing Chubby is up next, and to ultimately win the game, you have to beat the tiebreaker. If you do go to a tiebreaker, it's just you haven't won yet. B.780, Big Rud, Gemma, Mama Griffin, just reading some fun names here. Peaks and Creeks, Racer Raja, Pluboy. I think he sold his house.
Did he?
I saw on the gram. I think they're moving to Calgary.
Oh, that's
so
an
awesome.
improvement.
Peaches. Guys, check out this username. Dean.
Ooh, I wonder who it is.
Dean, I don't know. Tree catcher. Oh, we know who that is.
Mr. Terrazada.
Yeah, I think he went in and got himself a new account. Well, with this many players, folks, the next and fourth call, which could elicit some winners, is going to quite simply be the Woolly Sculpin, one that Mr. Novland tied up for us a couple episodes ago when Tim was on winter vacation on the frozen tundra.
Yes.
Woolly Sculpin. Also, I'm going to take some issues here because I have not probably sent... Did you get it?
No.
I've not sent out everybody their numbers. So that's my bad. So if you do have a Captain Clutch anywhere, anybody, because I know there's people I haven't sent it to, just let us know. I know you know. I know who does, and then I can verify you and check you out, and it's going to show up and say, enter your code, and you're like, I don't have a code, because that's my bad. But
we know who you are.
I need to hire a secretary to do that.
El Jefe.
El Jefe.
El Jefe.
El Jefe, you're hired.
Okay.
You are hired.
Si, senor.
All right. El Deserto. I feel like the comments are just not...
A little behind, maybe.
Yeah, like
the system is dragging tonight.
Dragon. All right, well, anyways, we're going to hit the next one up here. The next call up here is going to be Spin to Win Random, the gold-ribbed hare's ear. Bing bong boom. Do we got any winners? 5. That's 5. Yep.
Yeah.
3 for 5 over here.
4 for 5, but I couldn't be any further apart.
Yeah, 4 corners.
All right, the next call up is Rope-a-dope Stonefly.
Rope-a-dope. Oh. All of a sudden, I'm 1 away.
Oh, 1 away. What happens if you do win? I guess fair is fair. The cards are the cards. I didn't play tonight. That's maybe the problem.
I could use a sun shirt.
All right. 113 players logging jam and TNL Flyingo Fishpond. And remember, guys, right at the top of your screen is a Fishpond logo. And I you don't even know what happens if you touch it.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Gotta
Don't
touch it to find out.
Whatever you do, don't touch it. It doesn't bring you good luck. It's just not worth it. So do not touch the logo at the top of your screen. But if you do, anyways. All right, going to the next call here is the Sanchez Double Bunny. The Sanchez Double Bunny. We gotta be getting bingos soon. I mean,
give me some.
what
pool
do we
toy.
have here? 1, 2, 3,
some
4,
worms.
5, 6, 7.
Give me some worms.
Some
No,
worms?
wait, we got a big. Why do we not
don't
hear
hear
this? Why we're not hearing the bah?
Bah.
Okay, peaches.
If you got bingo,
All right,
it
we got
doesn't hurt.
someone. Peaches here has bingo.
Peaches.
C. Schmiedchen. C.
Ooh,
Schmiedchen.
Barry Dicko. Norma.
All right, well, is that peaches?
Oh, that must be peaches.
Oh, it says C. Schmiedchen. Well, we'll just let and see if it comes in here. Takes you to Never Neverland. Well, that's a good place to go.
Point.
It's literally the okay, Barry, Norma. We got to see it come through the system here.
Peaches, eh? Peaches and cream.
Barry, do you have a way to verify this bingo? Barry, do you have a way to verify this bingo? Okay, so Neil knows Christine. Christine is... I don't
Christine
believe
Peaches?
Christine has a Captain Clutch sticker, not that I'm aware of. And I don't believe Norma has service on her phone. Barry, we need to know verification here. If nothing else and you're not playing it electronically, just let us know what the card is, and I can look it up and verify it that way. But we're gonna need some response here pretty quick. ASAP in the ASAP.
quick
Guys,
ASAP.
we did not do a Bean Boozled. Neil from Airdrie. That's
yes, we
Neil
didn't.
from Airdrie. Remember Neil was here?
Oh, yeah, Neil.
Wow, that's pretty great.
I think you can set that. We didn't have to do that tonight.
Yeah, but we're obviously waiting for Barry to send me it in the Canada Post.
I don't want to do
Who brought it up? It was you?
No, it
You
was
wanted
him.
to do it again, didn't you,
No,
Tim?
he brought it up and not me. I have no desire.
He wants to go over again, so give him...
No, pick
Yeah.
some blue ones, because if it's bad, at least it's just toothpaste.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so tired of this game. Oh,
Did
for
we,
8.
did we get it? Norma's phone just went blank. Sure.
Sure. Likely story.
Was there a chance it was a rotary phone?
It's definitely not an Apple phone. You picked all the blue ones out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's play some Bingo
No.
Bean Boozled.
Oh, dear.
Stink bug.
I just need a way to verify this.
All right.
We're gonna come
picked a
back.
good
We're
one.
gonna come back because I'm gonna find a way here to. We're gonna play this. Pick one. You can't cheat like that. Just
I'm just
wait.
smelling
Just
it.
put it on the desk.
It's gonna be
Did
bad.
you wanna
They're
pick
always
me
bad.
one?
Yep.
Bean Boozled.
Oh, dear. Here we go.
I gotta check Norma's card here, guys. Okay, we got black for Putar. Hang on.
What color you got, Brent?
Pink with...
Just hang on. Don't.
Peach or puke
Peach.
or barf
Mine's pink and blue.
or canned dog food. 1, 2, chew.
Do it. Go.
You have got to be kidding me. You got a good one?
Yeah. This is
Smell
like
this.
This is like licorice. Oh, what the good lord!
That's 0 for 9.
Dude, come smell mine. It's licorice.
What is this?
The game ain't. Don't hate the player, hate the game. How'd yours go?
Liver and
Oh,
onions.
good. Yep.
You got good?
Yeah.
How how is it possible to go that many?
Let's see.
You gotta smell this, Brent.
Oh.
Okay, guys, I'm trying to verify Norma here, but her screen went blank.
0 for 9. Ugh. Liver and onions.
I mean, I don't love licorice, but I don't think it's bad at all.
Ugh.
Trying to find Norma's. What's Norma's username? That'll help
Gross.
us out too. Norma's username. I do not see Norma. I need to know.
Pretty sure Tim just doesn't like jelly beans.
Who said that?
And don't
Tim,
worry,
don't buy any lottery tickets.
don't worry, Terry. I'm not a gambler.
Come smell mine. That's what Paul wants you to do. Fly down there. Guys, can you tell me if Barry has... I need a username or something here, or else we're just going to have to assume that...
I think we just. I mean, if it don't come through, don't come through.
Oh, but there's ways to help out the folks. I don't see Norma here. Does she have a card? What card did she get? What did Norma do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Harry Tat's got the
I
liver
do know,
onions
I
last
do
time.
know what to do. The show must go on. The
Barry's
show.
hockey mom username.
What do you say?
Hockey Mom is
Second from the-
username.
Okay, Hockey Mom.
Yep.
G G E F G G G G G G. Hockey Mom, here we go. Let's check this card out. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Oh, she did have a bingo. She did have a bingo. Okay, well, does Norma have a Captain Clutch sticker? Doesn't matter. We gotta go. I gotta go over here and say a random name wheel.
The questions didn't work so good, so
Okay, the names are right here. It was Christine, right?
yep.
Just because we have no other way to do this. Okay. Let's see what this looks like.
Spin them up.
Let's go over to
One more time.
just hang on.
Christine, she just to confirm, she doesn't have a Captain Clutch either, does she?
No, I don't think anyone does. Truthfully, but maybe they'll answer different.
So do you spin and then that person goes to do it or what? The doors?
If they don't
Yeah.
have a clutch,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess so, hey?
Just not sure how to.
Oh, Barry says she does.
Norma does. I think she does.
Oh baby,
Oh,
who's it
Guys,
gonna be?
I cannot
fitty
figure.
fitty.
I cannot figure out how to get this on this.
Well, it's probably there. We're just not on the right scene.
Okay, let's go over here maybe. Look, the one on the left. I don't know who the one on the right is, but we've got to click to spin. This most archaic way we could do it after such a robust. I don't want to add a wheel.
You already
Okay.
got two.
We're gonna spin all wheels, and if your name's on the right side, that was your. You should have won tonight, but you didn't. I don't know whose names are on the right side. All right. Why do we got this song still?
Because we're still on the
Okay,
Being
yeah, you
Boozled,
didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go like this. There we go.
There it
There
is.
it is.
Now you guys can understand.
All right. There's a lot of other names over there. Rick and Ron and Jeff and Aaron.
Okay. I got so much going on here. Either which way, we're going to click to spin, and the one on the left is the one that matters most, and that is Christine or Norma. And Norma's got a Captain Clutch, and Christine doesn't, so one of those folks is going to win, and one isn't going to win, and the other one's going to go to the Doors of Doom. Anyways,
Let's see it.
are you ready?
I'm ready.
What do you do? Just hit click to spin?
I'm guessing.
Spin it
There it
one more
goes. There it goes.
time.
The name is spin. We should do this for every tiebreaker. Oh. Oh, Christine. Christine, we
Let's get to
have
the
a
doors.
winner. We do have a winner. Actually, that is gratitude is the attitude. Now I got to make sure the doors of doom are working because
It's been a while since we've been over there.
It's gonna be grumpy.
Good luck. All right. Well,
Yeah, for a
anyways,
while.
here we go. Hey, you got to give me A for effort of getting,
You got a lot going on
working
over there.
hard to get her back in.
You got her.
And
But that means she has to choose a door.
I can bring the more joy over here. Let's watch this. Doom. Send them to doom. Off to the doors. Off to the doors. When they choose a door, it'll show up here.
Oh, she
Christine,
chose.
Door 5 has been selected.
Door number 5.
Door number 5 has been Oh, what are we doing?
Just wondering.
What are we doing, Tim? It's been so long since we've been here together.
I know. It's been so long. Almost forgot what my voice
Yeah,
sounded like.
Brent, what's up, my brother?
Doing well, my friend.
You are the omnious voice of the couch. And without further ado, door number 5 has been selected.
Yay, the doors!
Oh, here we go. I don't even know what it is, Tim.
I don't know.
Oh,
Let's go! Door number 5! The wizard wins! Told you once, I told you twice! I told you twice! Not once, then I told you twice.
The wizard. He needed
The
a win.
wizard
Whoa, he
wins
won.
again.
We haven't seen the wizard much.
I know, but it's so fun when we do.
I know. That's the luck of the draw.
That's how she goes.
9 doors.
For $50 Captain Clutch sticker.
You
Get out a lot
bypass it
of
all.
Prizes. Get out a lot of prizes.
A lot of them. Moving on to next week.
Worth the investment. It's worth it.
And only one more Flyingo to go. So you got 2 weeks worth of prizes coming.
Well, why am I so zoomed in here? That's weird.
She had a blast. Says thank you.
That's
Thanks for playing, Christine.
that's fantastic.
That's fun.
Well, I did too. I had a blast.
Yeah, me too.
What a night.
What a
Mexican night.
Fabulous.
Barrias. I'm just like wanting to eat 10 more of those, and I want more sauce on them.
No, I'm just gonna go for the churros.
Yep, the
Light and
sweetness
fluffy.
in you loves to do the churros. So, anyways, wins Mountain View Benefits. Jared over at Mountain View Benefits, Western Canada's trusted benefits brokers. If you're a small business, a tall business, at an all business, if you just work for a business, tell your employer to give Jared a call at Mountain View Benefits because he's going to make your life better by making your employer's life better. And if you own the business, well, you're going to make all your lives better if you give Jared a call at Mountain View Benefits. Essentially, you're going to win.
Yeah, it's a win all around.
It's a win. What is a win, Tim? Speaking of wins.
What is important now? And that's a loaded question at times, but it is what it says it is. So it does. I mean, we love to share these every week, and we ask that you drop your wins in the comments because we're going to share them with everybody. And it simply means what is going on in your life right now that is important to you. And that could be something super positive. It could be something that you're struggling with or going through. But either way, I promise you this community is here for you
all day long.
And that they're going to invest in good thoughts, good vibes, and prayers towards you for the wins and for what may be considered the losses that are important in your life today. So drop them in the comments. We're going to say our wins, and then we're going to read through all of yours. So we love to go through them all and just to see what's going on in your guys' lives. So
fun comment here. Nicholas Kuzmak said, just got home and tuned into the Wizard Wins. What the hell is going on? This podcast is the best. Well, if it is your first time, we want to give you a round of clicks and welcome you to the greatest show you never knew existed.
It is something.
Yeah, we do. We have fun here every Thursday night. And yeah, like Tim said, this is the best part of the show because this is where the TNL fam was born, out of a place of vulnerability where we just listened, we shared, we talked. And you guys all go out and connect after this and reach out to each other. It is just basically a root of a larger tree of life that we all take part in. And good stuff. So we'll go first with Mr. Struthers. And I want you to share your win of the week. What it also does is it makes you look forward to something all week. And I've preached this every single Thursday. But the truth is, it is a factual thing. You start to look for it because you want to come back and you want to share something. And like Tim said, it's not always like the highlight. Sometimes it's the low light, but it's what's important now. But trust me, think to yourself, next Thursday, I'm coming back and I get to share with this group. And all week, you're going to go out there and you're going to be looking for something good.
Mr. Brent.
Well, thanks, guys. Today, the acronym couldn't be any more appropriate. What is important now?
Sorry, quick question. Did you shave?
I did. Okay. The soup burned my mustache off.
Oh, man. All that work.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
Anyways, what is important now? This morning, woke up and had to go to a customer site out in Tilly, which is about half an hour east of Brooks, and it was a
drive.
It was a treacherous drive. But got back into Calgary in time and was able to get back in the truck and come out to the landlocked city town of Olds and spend the day with you guys, and it's been great. It's been a little bit of a trick to get out here as well, but it's these days are important, and I hear every time I'm out at different sites and talking to people and they say One Direction, and all I hear is hear the chime.
It kills me. We're like Pavlov's dog. We're just like
all week. That's all I hear.
Oh, I know.
And I smile, and everyone kind of looks at me funny, but that's what this is all about, right? You guys put a lot of work into this, and I can't say it enough. And Dana and Tim, you guys have supported me well and helped me get to where I am today and come out of my shell. So. Again, thank you to the community. Everybody reaches out when they're down, and we're here for everybody. So if you have people in the group, or you have people trust in the group, or you want to talk to people, reach out, because we're going to be here to listen and go from there. So thanks again, guys. Had a fun night.
Yeah. Great job on the
flipping.
Thanks.
Flipping and
great job, El Jefe, the boss.
You're hired.
The taco boss
for our food truck.
Okay, yeah, the food
truck. So true. Oh, it was great to have you here this week, and I always look forward to it. Yeah. Good to catch up.
Love you.
Love you too, brother.
I guess that means I'm next. Win for the week. I'm gonna maybe. Well, I feel like for myself, my wins have not been overly on the positive side for the last few weeks, and on that point, I want to just thank those who have reached out, and that stuff goes 1,000 miles, and I'm so thankful for this group and for the people in my life, especially the people sitting in this room. But this week I had such a good experience, and it's probably stealing yours, so I'm gonna do. That's why I get to go first.
That's fine. You can do it.
But yeah, so like we talked about last week on, Friday last week, me and Dana were headed off to Idaho Falls to go grab my new drift boat. And actually Brent, he bought my last drift boat. So it's just keeping it in the community. He's getting I love that. I'd love to
Keep
see
sharing time on the river with people. Yeah.
all my previous boats are in people's hands that I know. So I love that.
Thanks for letting us have the opportunity.
Yeah, of course. But more than that is like having friends who are like, hey, you want to go drive for like 20 hours and that's about it. And it's like, yeah. So, Dana came with me, and I don't know. It's so silly. I tried to like come home and share with my wife all the funny things and the memories and the things that happened on this trip. And she's like, we just drove. I'm like, yeah, but we didn't just drive. Like,
oh man,
we spent so much time laughing. We also got to see some amazing people from this group. Dan and Christina, and just great, amazing people that, they drove 3 hours from Salt Lake City just to see us in Idaho Falls for an hour and a half of dinner. And that is only quality people. Those aren't people that exist everywhere. And when the people in this group, when they step out and they do that stuff with you, and we just got to share in good times and laughs with them. And I think Chris worked at like 3 a.m. or something. And
turn and burn and back to work.
Didn't matter. They showed up, and that just means the world. So it's my win this week. Thanks, Dane, for sharing in the memories of another
road trip.
Yeah. More than
it's the same for me. We had to get up really early Friday, and that always sucks. And to think about a 10 and a half hour drive, it's like, okay, we've got a lot ahead of us. But I kind of took away something that my mom said last week, because I wasn't really looking forward to all the driving. And then I was like, well, I'm also just cabin fever here, so I want to get out of the house. But my mom said something about just like really living in the moment. And I just thought, again, I got to remind myself this way too often, but 10 hours goes by no matter what you're doing. And so you might as well go somewhere with one of your best friends and share a memory and experience. Montana's beautiful. Idaho's beautiful. Like, it's an absolutely beautiful, stunning drive. And I was like, I don't even think there was a minute there that we were kind of like, are we there yet? It just was, it was just fun. We had a lot of stupid laughs about things that aren't funny. We'll tell you
anybody else.
We got blessed to get another brand new boat from Hyde, and they just did an absolute banger job on that custom build. Dan and Christina drove up, 3 hours to just come take us for dinner. We still don't know who paid, but it wasn't me.
It wasn't me. So it was one of them.
And so, it's a TNL fam that just says, hey, you're close by. We're coming to drive to see you. And that's what matters. That's a really magical thing. We went to bed, we got up early, we drove all day the next day back. And we kind of like, wow, we should be fishing. We should do something on this trip. But there was just something magical about the drive, the journey, the stories, the laughs, the wind. The border was phenomenally awesome. Ironically, it never is. And it just really kind of beautiful couple days. And then Sunday it was an absolute blizzard, and seems like every 3 or 4 days up here it's happening. So I'm kind of ready to transition out of that kind of a season, but it also means moisture and lots of water. So I control none of it. I just control me, my attitude, and that's it. One moment at a time. Stay in the moment. So thanks for letting me come, Tim. And just super fun. I literally would go again tomorrow.
You wanna?
Yeah. You can't. You got homework.
I got too much homework.
But it's also like, think about it. Who can you actually go travel with for 10 hours and be comfortable for quiet moments? Like, we've spent so much time together in the past, what have we known each other for 8 years? And like, we just didn't not have something to talk about. And it's beautiful.
That comfortable silence when you're with that person, that you can sit there and go for 45 minutes, an hour, or whatever it is.
And it doesn't feel
And
awkward.
it doesn't feel awkward is the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
And you guys go out there, it happens on boats, it happens in bike rides, it happens in your life with your spouse.
Yeah.
But you know that it's the right place and the right people to be with when that happens.
Totally agree.
Absolutely. There's something about comfortability and silence that is a magical thing. That's when you know you truly are comfortable with someone. But yeah, I know it's one of those things where it's like I think about that on those trips, and I feel like when you have a lot of time together, your conversation becomes more intentional, and you also you talk about things you might not just talk about when you see each other for an hour a day or whatever, or talking on the phone. And no, I appreciate those deep philosophical moments that come from sustained time together.
It's beyond that surface, right? You become curious. You become interested.
And you just layers of onions you peel. And
and that just brings everybody that much closer.
Agree.
Except for 4-minute naps, and then.
Oh man, I went.
He went to the stratosphere for all of 4 minutes.
I woke up and I saw a sign that said Vulcan. We were coming up the back road to come back onto Highway 2, and I just I don't know how long. It was 4 minutes.
So random. He hits his head off the window, wakes himself up, and he's like, "Let's go to Carsland."
I see a sign that says Vulcan. I was like, "Let's go to Carsland." Tim's like, "What are you?" I'm like, "Cars, it's right up here."
Not really, but okay.
I'm like, "How long have I been sleeping?"
Too short a time.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
All right, now we find the mouse, and then we're gonna scroll back up here. We're gonna put your guys' wins on the screen, and I think this is where it started with Cole Clayton and Struthers. You can start off.
It's always a privilege for me to, Cole's a great guy. I've met him. I'm glad that he's doing well, and always a privilege to be able to read his wins. So, hey guys, great hanging out. My win was taking the family to Disneyland last week. So many core memories made. Johnny's birthday yesterday and Allison's birthday on Saturday. Take care, everyone. Happy birthday, guys.
Happy birthday.
Glad you guys are doing well.
Two-thirds of the Fitzsimmons house is celebrating.
Yeah. Amazing. Saw all this post on Facebook. What memories to make with your family down in Disneyland. So happy for you guys. Yeah. Let's get out and fish, buddy.
Oh. Here we go.
Adrian, my win, having a great week other than being sick. An exciting project on the go, which is cool and fun. Arriba.
Rondele.
OQP, LPCF.
Blueberry House is sold. And yes, we're moving to Calgary. I'm just going to say it's his win because it should be. Looking forward to this new chapter. Now, time to get packing. Tim's Bean Boozled streak is becoming a legendary win for the season.
It's unreal, actually. Steve-O got caught up at work. I'm sure it was a great show. My win is being employed. Well, thanks for stopping in.
Oh,
and
if you're hungry, don't rewatch the show. Struthers? Oh no, me.
You.
Yeah.
Sorry. How did we miss Struthers?
We didn't. He did the one above it. Oh no, we did.
No, you missed them. Okay, you go. Start over.
Restart. We got to restart this.
Okay, safe vacation with friends and family. Bro-in-law sold their condo after 2 years and received a custom painted fly box.
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
Like
Lots
that.
of great wins.
Harry Tats, Tiff. Win. Feeling a bit exhausted, honestly. Looking forward to a new day tomorrow and hopefully some good vibes. If nothing else, I know my coffee will be good in the morning, so looking forward to that. That's the little things.
Nicholas Kuzmak 6574 on sharing a win. My win, besides catching the end of the live show, was hiking my way in to explore a tiny creek to see if it held brookies, and I caught two. Confirmed 30 minutes from New York City.
Wow.
That
sounds like epic.
That sounds like too cool to be true. But the Bow River runs right through Calgary, and we're kind of spoiled in that sort of a way.
Definitely. Trevor McPhee, 6214, my win, is getting a call back from an appointment at the Stollery with the head clinic for some birth trauma. Hopefully we have some answers and a solution soon. But he's gaining weight like a champ, 13 pounds. Well, keep putting on the weight, big guy.
Heck yeah. Thinking of you guys. Jeff, my win. This with all of you folks is a great win. My personal win is bigger than I can put to words. Life is going great for once in my life, and somehow things are aligning. She's amazing, and my boys are doing amazing, just letting things unfold naturally. Rivers are closed here, but the lake has been incredibly good to me with some personal bests without much effort. Life's funny, and it's always awesome to watch things unfold. Isn't that the truth? Sometimes you just got to be patient. Let it come to you.
Yep. Roger, my daughter's health scare from last week appears to be allergy related. Well, that's great news. She's got an inhaler that has calmed down her symptoms, and she is doing much better. Thanks for all your prayers. I've got a 3-day trip with friends coming up next week, fishing for shad in the eastern North Carolinas.
Paul DeRocker, saw the dentist on Monday. Could have been a crown or a filling. I only needed a filling.
Oh, that's a win.
That's a win.
Yeehaw, absolutely a win. My daughter interviewed for a new job and was accepted. She needed this. Training will interfere with spring fishing, but it's all for the better. Short term for long term pain.
Hey, Tim.
Right.
Amen.
Yeah.
Oh, Terry. Gracias, amigos. My win was Mexico without having to deal with an airport. Lots of laughs.
Nice. PGJ, Philly Griffey Jr. The win, brother got some great medical test results Monday, and my 5-year-old picked up some scraps from the season 8 kit and got me to help her tie her first fly, the flying binky. She's proud, and you better fish it. Make Ken you fish it in his boat.
Kevin Zelenko. My win, knowing that there is a God greater than any imagination that controls all.
It's funny, we had that conversation on our way to
We
Montana.
did. Well,
When you see stuff, you're just like, how does this exist?
I don't know. Well, it's awesome, Kevin, because like today I got to go by and see mom and dad for a couple hours, which has kind of been my tradition now, coming down on Thursdays. And before I left, I was saying my goodbyes, and mom just said to dad, "Can we pray for Tim today?"
Didn't work for the Bean Boozled.
It didn't work for being Boozled, but just there's something about, and I know it's how I was raised, but just having your parents' arms around you and just praying for your life.
Yeah.
And praying for those in your life, and you fall into that. And so we're thinking of you and what you're going on, what you have going on right now. And you're right, there is a God greater than any imagination that can control everything. So thinking of you, thinking of your family, and keep the faith, brother.
The best is his guide school interview when he's like, I just saw these guys in wigs, and I was like, I gotta find out, I gotta hang out with them.
Didn't even fly fish. Didn't matter. Just met these
I'll
guys.
figure it all out.
Privileged to have him in our group.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What an amazing human.
What a great year last year was.
Jonesy, pumped to see my buddy Stutz on the couch. It's El Jefe, and happy for him on the new boat, Craig Jones.
Thanks, pal. Don't worry.
He's probably wanting to ride.
Actually, wow, you know what? Here's the invitation. You're always welcome, my friend. It's just an extension of our buddy group, and let's get out there and fish together.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
You're up, Brent. El Jefe.
Dave Rutherford win. Tim Hepworth 0 for 9 in Bean Boozled. Absolutely love it.
0 for 9.
0 for 9.
It's crazy.
Love you, buddy.
You know what I would appreciate?
Tee-hee.
I would appreciate if Dave would actually look to the positive side of this.
And that you have not got one yet.
I'm 9 for 0. I'm 9 and 0.
But it statistically just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, but it does.
Liver and onions.
All right. Tim, you're up.
Neil Smudgy. Win. Got to spend a little quality time with my wife on Tuesday, even though it was just running around for doctor's appointments and a stop at Glenmorgan Bakery.
Oh, dear.
Week has been good for me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. LPCF.
And
LPP.
she got taken to the doors of doom.
She did. And she lost. That's the best thing she can do.
Could
You
you-
got to get that out of the way.
Could you imagine if like you just tuned into the show and it's like the doors of doom? Like I would just love to see this show for the first time.
I know, right? Too involved to get it.
Guys, Cam's here. Said he wouldn't be, but he's here. Busy week, and he just got a beer in his hand. Hope it was a great night. It was great. The beer was great. The beer was great.
The beer was good. It was
Dog's
amazing.
water was okay, but the LFA from Vacay Brewing in Calgary, Alberta. We tied up the pool toy hopper, the Duracell Jig Nymph. Go through your kits next week, guys. I just chatted with someone here. If you go through them and there's a piece missing or something, we can make it right if we have time. Like we said, there's always going to be something somewhere because perfection doesn't exist, especially in
When
trying
packaging
to
materials.
packaging material like this.
Yeah.
But what we'll do to rectify it is we'll just send you out the stuff, the kit, the new kit, the different kit. And but you got just let us know. So we have 2 left. Like I said, we're gonna be posting the quick ties for the final episode will be out next Friday. So next week's quick ties will come out, and then the final episode quick ties will come out, so you guys can jump in and kind of try to tackle those because the final episode goes very long, and we got to do all that stuff. And if you want to come up for the final episode, just let me know. I'll take care of you guys with whatever we got to do. Get a brisket in there, something. Kind of got the other studio set up so we can have like dual couches.
Yeah.
Figure out a way.
Love to have whoever can be here. It's always a great time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you win, free shipping.
Free shipping.
Yeah, free shipping.
It's the little things.
Free, everything is free. Landon Dickow is on his dad's YouTube chatting, and he'd set a win here. Landon's win was going to school and being on the show. Well,
Heck yeah.
that's been awesome to see. Those guys have just been going crazy for
So many years
yeah,
already.
really cool to see and super fun. So, well, I guess that's it. That is episode 10. It ain't
Episode
long,
10.
guys.
Yes,
Two
in the
left.
books.
That means episode 146.
I can never remember, to be honest.
Started at 136 this year, so it's got to be 146.
Yeah.
46, 47.
150
A lot.
next year.
We're almost at 150.
Crazy.
Almost at 200.
Do the math. It's like 150 times at least 3 hours a show, or like
Times 2 patterns a show.
so many.
280 patterns. 400 hours of live streaming.
That's so crazy.
Tell me who else
Who else
sticks
does
around
that?
this long when it seems to never be working.
Work tonight.
We've reviewed a lot of beer.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Made fresh
come.
churros and pork birria tacos live on air.
Yeah. Who else?
El Jefe on the couch. All right.
Incredible.
Either the comments are done, broke, or it's just time for us to go. You don't have to stay here. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Well, you can stay here.
We're just gonna
I'm sure if
disappear.
you just let this show end, YouTube will suggest something else for you. Might have nothing to do with fly tying,
be half
but
as good.
next Thursday, bring your friends, guys. Let's finish this season strong, and love seeing new people in here. So,
Yeah.
flies next week are the Club Sandwich Hopper and the Screaming Banshee, which Tim loves.
Yeah.
Okay, he loves next week's flies.
Amen.
He loves the
God is
Screaming
good.
Banshee.
All the time.
All right. Cheers,
guys.
Dario's in the
Oh
house.
man. Wait for the finale, brother.
Look at that handsome picture.
No, that's a
there.
mustache. He can grow one too.
Yeah. All
Italian
right.
blood.
Much ado about nothing.
See you, Brads.
Until we meet again.
Thanks, fam.
Next week.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. another Thursday done. Season 8 feeling great. TNL family, we love you. Pass the bobbin to the left hand side. Pass the bobbin to the right hand side. Take a breath and enjoy the ride. TNL fam, we're by your side. We're by your side. Tied up the flies, we shared the night. Dana guided the ship just right. Tim spun magic on the vice so clean. Season 8 rolling like a funky dream. The patterns dance, the laughter flow. The TNL fam just stole the show. Oh, QP forever, hearts align. Love people catch fish, that's a state of mind. Ooh, hearts align, love people catch fish, that's a state of mind. Pass the bobbin to the left hand side. Pass the bobbin to the right hand side. Thanks for coming, enjoy the night. TNL fam, you shine so bright. We're by your side, Oh, TNL family, we love you. Season 8 forever. Good night, everybody. See you next Thursday.
Bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum 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 bum.